What is going on, everybody out there? It's your boy Ken Shiro. We're back with another great episode of Culture Junkies Live. We're here. It's Halloween Eve, but the only thing that matters on Halloween to guys like us, and actually kids everywhere really, is the type of candy we gonna get. I mean, yeah, going outside, walking house to house, and when it's raining and it's cold outside, yeah, that ain't what it's about. But it's about getting them full sacks of candy. Ain't that right, boys?
Yep, used to love that candy. Have it for weeks. And I just buy my...
Wait a minute, yours used to last for weeks?
Yeah, because I didn't
manage that, sir.
Right.
It's called control and willpower, which I still have.
You had that as a child? Like, what is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
you're like, what is that?
I didn't believe it.
Right.
All
GQ,
right,
did you have willpower as a child?
Of course.
So how much candy would you get, and how long would it take before the candy would be gone?
Well, I grew up in the era of taking a pillowcase instead of a damn...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying,
Instead of a damn custom-made, Star Wars or little pumpkin.
Right.
It was like, no, skip all that. I want max damage, so pillowcase. So I used to have like a pillowcase full of candy, and that would last probably at least until I want to say close to Thanksgiving or so. It would just depend. Yep.
Wait a minute, did you say Thanksgiving?
Yeah. It's not like you need to eat all the candy all at once. There's no point. It's like you literally you take some here and there. You take some to lunch. Put it in your lunch for school the next couple of days or weeks.
It's almost like I'm outing myself as just this fat kid that just could not resist. I was just yeah.
Plus, the other thing is we're all old enough to remember the razor blade scares, all the other various things with candy. So it wasn't like everything I brought back was always going to be kept. A lot of it, not a lot, but some of the more sketchy looking stuff was thrown out.
So they said that whole razor blade scare. There's no confirmed reported case of razor blade ever being.
Of course not. But again, this was pre-internet, and the word gets around.
Hey man, and that's all, you know what though?
That's all parents cared about. That word got around. It was like no,
right. But here's my thing, right? I think the parents used to use that and say, "Hey, I need to check your candy," and all of a sudden, maybe about a third of your candy would end up disappearing. You know what I'm saying?
It's gone.
It's also possible. What's up to John P over there in the YouTube chat?
What's up, Johnny?
Go ahead, follow Mark.
It's actually kind of funny because it was kind of like a brief scare, like in the 90s, like when I was a kid. Of course, people putting razor blades in the apples, and something about injecting PCP and like some of the other candy or some shit. It was
PCP. What?
It was ridiculous. Like, the thing is, if anyone in Chicago is familiar, there was this little Christian show that used to come on called The Awakening. It's thanks to that, really. So
oh yeah, they did a lot of stuff like that for sure. What's up to James over there in the Facebook chat? There used to be a lot of interesting groups that would try to rally against stuff that was fun. Thundercats, comes to mind.
Yeah.
Smurf. They even went after Smurfs. So I mean, it's like, come on.
Oh, come on,
dude! They'll go after anything. Those
Smurfs,
parent watchdog groups. Yeah, they go after anything.
Witchcraft, man.
It's like, you're worshiping paganism. Like I don't want your children.
Watching the TV show.
Yeah, right.
It's like, I just want my cartoons, bro. Jeez.
Like, chill, man. Like, straight up, just chill. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, so everything is all about Halloween's Eve. Tomorrow's Halloween. It's gonna be cold in some areas. My son even showed me that there's a chance of snow tomorrow for a Halloween. I'm just like, what is that? Like, what? But anyway, before we get to talking
at the right time.
All right, so we're talking about candy, and we're talking about all this other kind of stuff, and all the tasty morsels that you'll get for Halloween. So we decided to put together a bracket. So we're gonna do a bracket. So I want you to invite all your friends that want to debate what are the best Halloween candy that's out there. We're gonna do a bracket right here live. We're gonna break it down, the top 48 Halloween candies that you could possibly get. But before that, let's talk about yesterday's HBO Max deal. And HBO kind of had their big reveal. No, excuse me, not HBO. Warner Brothers had their big reveal of HBO Max. Long anticipated, and it's actually, managed to pull off a few exclusive deals. Like one of the deals that was announced yesterday was that they exclusively got the rights to stream Rick and Morty, which the new season is getting ready to come on, I think pretty soon, from what I understand. They've also gotten the exclusive rights to Doctor Who. They already have Sesame Street for their children's programming, but kind of the biggest thing that we as genre junkies and culture junkies kind of took out of it was the announcement that they're doing a Greg Berlanti produced Green Lantern live action TV series now, and they're also doing an anthology series called Strange Adventures, which there's not too many details about either, but seeing that Greg Berlanti now seems to be the almost pseudo de facto Kevin Feige, not even really Kevin Feige, because he doesn't even have that much power, but that man seems to have his fingers in all of the biggest live action DC properties that are out there. But leaving even that aside, what was your guys' takeaway from the HBO Max announcements yesterday? Did anything kind of move the needle for you and make you want to sign up when it launches next spring?
That's kind of tricky. The prospect of them going ahead with I believe it was the Green Lantern show that they are going to produce on there, that I find to be pretty intriguing, because I really feel like right now, as far as like any type of productions or anything like that, Green Lantern is awfully underutilized, and I don't know if they are still trying to move away from the debacle that was the Ryan Reynolds film, but it's just like since then the character has been vastly underutilized, and the idea that they are making a show on the streaming site, I think that's awesome. I actually think the idea of them actually making a Green Lantern series is actually pretty dope, because there's so much to their lore, you can't wrap it up in like one film. But on the same token, and I briefly had mentioned this before, that does make me wonder on what the fate of the film that they were supposedly trying to do but never got off the ground. I don't know, like if it's going to be, anything on with that or whatever. I'm not sure. But that also begs the question is, how is this going to work with the already established DC Universe streaming app? Because I'm hearing like different things, but what kind of solidified that was because there was an official statement straight from the DC Universe app where they said that, yeah, this is, there was some great news, but no, the app is still gonna stay. And I'm like,
for now.
Okay.
For now.
Right. It's like, wait a minute, it doesn't make any sense. Like something's not adding up. Like, wasn't the whole point of your streaming app was to put all DC related content on that app? Like that was the idea of it. What's going on? So I don't know. Warner Brothers is just kind of being goofy with this thing right now. Like as of now, it just looks goofy.
Yeah, I agree. What's your and GQ's take, Dido? He's muted. So GQ, let's go to you.
Did I just mute myself?
You did.
I thought I was unmuting myself. But what I was saying is he kind of touched a lot of points I was going to make, mainly that anything that's supposed to be DC should have been on a streaming service, because that was the whole point, which leads me to believe that they're going to axe this DC service pretty soon and roll everything that's left over that hasn't been canceled probably into the HBO one, because really what's the point in splitting your markets like that? There's not. But then again, it is Warner Brothers we're talking about, who just whoever's at
makes
top,
questionable decisions.
Yeah, all the time. It's like, let's go ahead and do this right here.
Yeah.
So I I don't see anything. I mean, I'm a little bit pissed about Rick and Morty streaming because I stream basically everything. I don't really watch anything live anymore just because I just don't care to be sitting in front of my TV for it to watch. The only thing in the past few years that I watch live is literally Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it was just like, I got to see what's happening. Are they going to roll this into the movies? And I was a little bit disappointed, but I still enjoyed the show. Okay, regardless, not talking about that. But Rick and Morty, I was debating because through Google or YouTube, you can just buy the season. And as it's released, you can watch it. And part of me felt like doing that because I really like Rick and Morty that much that I might as well just buy it. I mean, getting physical, I don't even think it came out on Blu-ray. I keep finding damn DVDs, and I don't want DVDs of Rick and Morty. Of course, you want it in high def. And though I don't mind physical for movies, it's just because it's just easier for me to just pull it up on my phone and watch it. I don't have to get off my couch. Like the other day, I literally wanted to watch Iron Man, couldn't find it anywhere streaming. I have it. I popped it in my PlayStation and it wasn't working properly. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Took it out of my PlayStation and I put it in my Xbox and it was doing the same thing. Look at the disc. There's nothing physically wrong with the disc, but it was not working like how it should have worked. Like it was skipping scenes for no reason. And both systems skipped the same scene. So maybe I got a defect in the fucking press that I got when I got the box set, or I don't know. Whereas the only problem I can have with streaming is me not having internet. But HBO, they look like they'll have some stuff that's on there. It just doesn't look like it's something that I definitely have to get. Like the Disney Plus is like, oh yeah, gotta sign up for that. I'm mad I'll miss the opportunity to get it 3 years for $126.
Me too.
But neither here nor there. But they look like they have a lot of content, not just the new stuff that's coming, like the Mandalorian and the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series and the Marvel stuff, like Hawk. God, I can't say his name. Fucking. Not Hawk. Well, the Hawkeye show. I wasn't thinking about that when I was thinking about.
I think you were almost about to say Captain Planet.
I was gonna say Captain Planet.
Stop
I was gonna
it.
say Captain America, but he's not Captain America. He's Falcon. And
you were just like so stuck with that word. It just really sounded like that's what you was gonna lead.
But those like it's like, oh yeah, I really want to sign up for this. And just though I would like to see a Green Lantern TV show because maybe they'll do it better than the movies. I would have rather them put it into the Arrowverse or the Flashverse, whatever you want to call it, because that right there is I don't want to use the word perfection, but when it comes to a TV with the cross platform and the unified universe, they've done it very well. Some of the stories are crap, whatever, but they've really done really well putting that together, and I would rather them do the Green Lantern. They could have done another universe, had John Stewart, aka John Diggle, be the Green Lantern for that one. I think it would have been great. But now they're starting something else, like they're doing with the Titans and whatnot. So,
I mean, they're teasing. They're definitely teasing something in regards to Diggle. I want to thank Terrence McCraney for liking the stream. They're teasing something with Diggle. What it's going to be, we don't really totally know. But and Terrence McCraney is actually right. Mandalorian does look completely badass. But yeah, no. The whole thing with HBO Max and Green Lantern. Berlanti's doing it, yes. Will it be part of the Arrowverse? No. Same. I mean, this is the same guy that's doing Titans right now for DC Universe. So you would think that the same level of quality would be there for Green Lantern when it comes out, because there's a lot of possibilities that can come out. So let me read off the list of all the licensed and original stuff that HBO Max has come into it. So HBO Max has got on lock right now. They've got Friends, Big Bang Theory, The West Wing, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, exclusive rights to South Park for streaming, Rick and Morty, Pretty Little Liars, all the CW shows, Studio Ghibli, Sesame Street, all the BBC shows like Luther, Doctor Who, Top Gear, and the British version of The Office. all the DC movies, obviously, because they are Warner Brothers owned. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, all of those movies will also be exclusively on HBO Max. Original series and movies. Dune, The Sisterhood, which is an adaptation of one of the Dune books. Tokyo Vice, which is another book. The Flight Attendant, Love Life, starring Anna Kendrick. I'm going to try and trim this down and make it to stuff that only we're kind of interested in. A Gremlins animated series. Let's see. A Cersei series based on the Greek mythology hero character. Americana starring Lupita Nyong'o and Denai Guerrera. Let's see. Adventure Time. They also got Adventure Time that was announced. That's an exclusive. The Boondocks. They're getting Boondocks. And shout out, rest in peace to John Witherspoon, who passed away just yesterday. Grandpa, that was
Happy
man.
trails,
That one kind of hit you, man. Like I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't
been
expecting
watching that dude
all.
ever since I was a little tyke, man. Like it's just wow.
Rooster Teeth's Genlock, which I think isn't that on Adult Swim right now? Genlock, or am I thinking something else? I could have swore I saw it on Genlock. They have a Crunchyroll tie-in as well. HBO Max does. Greg Berlanti projects, as we already said. J.J. Abrams has an exclusive contract with, not exclusive, and a contract with HBO Max to develop stuff for them. They're doing a new Perry Mason with executive produced by Robert Downey Jr. With Matthew Rhys as Perry Mason. There's not really a whole lot of genre entertainment that's going to be offered on HBO Max. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is to diversify and offer stuff that isn't necessarily bogged down by just DC, but as Fallen Marvel put it, like, what does this mean for the DC Universe series? Because even Stargirl, which was originally supposed to be on DC Universe exclusive, has been moved to the CW. So when you see stuff like that happening, that doesn't really, bode well for the long-term viability of the program. But we haven't heard from GQ yet, so I want to get his 2 cents on HBO Max and their offerings. Did you see anything that would justify their $14.99 price tag coming right out of the gate in spring 2020?
No. Main reason being, just like with most streaming stuff, everything that they're talking about I either own or have no interest in. So, I mean, Adventure Time is cool and Rick and Morty is cool, but I'm not pressed to see them. The Green Lantern thing, unless you're talking $1 million an episode like they're talking about over on the Disney Plus, I don't think Green Lantern is going to work because you have to have effects for that to work, and they have to be good effects, and it has to be awesome. And the way I would do a Green Lantern show would be a buddy cop show, like we've talked about many times before. But beyond that, it's like, we'll have to wait and see what they do. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that just says, oh yeah, I got to have this. Because over on Disney Plus side, I mean, all the Marvel stuff and The Mandalorian, that's more than enough for me. Like
The Mandalorian alone kind of puts it over the top for a lot of people, me included. Just the way it looked especially in that final trailer.
Exactly. So, what's up to Q over there in the chat, and also Sharita? Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey y'all.
Hey, what's up?
Oh wait, Hand of Omega's in.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Wait, he says Lord of the Rings TV series on Amazon Prime.
The series is, but not the movies.
So.
Yeah, the series is, but not the movies.
But see, again, and unless you run into a disc glitch like what Dido had, I mean, it's like I got all those movies sitting over there, so that holds no sway for me.
Right, there's no appeal there. It's like if you've got them already, what's the appeal for you? I mean, I guess it's for those that don't have it yet, and of course, them developing that Game of Thrones prequel series based on Dance of Dragons should be cool, but that's like way down the road. That's not making me want to sign day one. You know what I mean? Like they have nothing for me day one that I just got to jump at. Similar to Apple Plus. Like Apple Plus has nothing for me day one. They don't.
It's like the only interesting thing I've seen for Apple TV was that Jason Momoa series C, but that doesn't justify me like buying the whole subscription for it.
There you go. Right.
And
at least
now, the only thing I will say is I am kind of surprised that they managed to get you said like all the Studio Ghibli.
Mm-hmm. All the Studio Ghibli.
How did they I'm kind of curious to know how they did that, because that was distributed by Disney for a minute, wasn't it?
Like
I could have sworn like a lot of that
they were distributed. A lot of them were distributed by Disney. Disney never owned them.
Right.
You have to remember in one particular country, Endgame was distributed by Warner Brothers. So that happens all the time.
Okay.
Right. So we got a big Kahuna burger.
Big Kahuna burger.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
That's that Hawaiian burger joint. All right.
Right. Also, with pineapple on top.
Right. John P said from a subscription service from a few hours ago, Scream Roars, roll the intro.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hand of Omega losing his mind talking about we all waiting on Vampire Diaries. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think not. I think not. No, I'm good.
They should have called it something else. They put that word diaries in it. I don't want to watch it.
It's like, look, the thing is, when that
it's
show
a show on
started,
CW. Yeah.
Like that show already had a Twilight vibe when it first started.
Right. So it's like I saw a couple episodes. It was like, nope. Yeah, it's like nope, no thanks.
And the fact that and just to piggyback off that, like I know they still have a Lost Boys series coming, which I'm afraid to look at.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm like, dude, no, leave Lost Boys alone.
That's right. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, no, you're right. But man, I don't know, man. As far for them to try and say right out the gate, we're gonna hit you with $14.99 a month, and you're not getting anything day one out the gate that makes it'd be one thing if that Game of Thrones series was hitting day one, you might get some people. Then the Green Lantern series, that's gonna take some time. All the stuff that they have originally, that's really gonna pull in people that have kind of taste that more fall in line with ours. I don't think there's anything that's going to attract them to HBO Max right out the gate. I just don't see it. I don't. But Disney Plus comes out in 2 weeks. It's still going to be $5.99 for those of you that want to get it per month. Jump on it. Go get it. Go get it. Because believe me, when The Mandalorian drops, we going to be talking about it for sure. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss it.
For sure.
So hey, y'all, you ready to talk candy?
Sure.
Y'all ready to talk candy? So hey, I got me a nice little screen right here, right? So I got a screen that's going to be showcasing the Halloween candy brackets. What we did is I went and gathered 48 of the most popular candies that you probably will find in your Halloween satchel. I won't even call it a Halloween basket, because like GQ said, they running around with pillowcases and stuff.
Pillowcases is all you needed.
The pillowcases all you need for real. So yeah, let's start breaking it down. What's the best candies out there for us to want to consume in our Halloween candy baskets? So
let me check. I've got to check one thing. Make sure you didn't put it on there, even though Dido said that the Oreo version is okay. But,
dude,
what is this? What is this?
I'm going to tell you something.
What candy
what
corn?
Is this?
Yep.
Oh please!
Listen,
oh please!
Because I used to think just like you guys.
Oh
used to,
please!
Because I never tried it. I looked at the stuff and I said that shit is garbage. Never tried it.
No, it's terrible.
The Oreos, and I was
Hell
like, "Wow, this fucking tastes good," because they made candy corn.
Hell
Oreo.
no!
Somebody brought it to work. Yeah, you can say hell no all you want. Till you try
hell
it.
No!
Fucking shit was like, I was like,
hell
what the
no!
hell? Yeah. Keep on saying it. That's
hell
fine.
no.
Okay, hold on. How was it made? How was it made? Was it?
It was an Oreo with the cream filling, tasted like candy corn. And I was
what kind of cookie was it though?
Regulars, not the ones you like. It was not the fucking
the golden ones.
Whatever
the golden ones.
It was the regular chocolate.
OG ones. And
okay, so here's the problem. You haven't tasted true candy corn then if that's your
hold on. See, because you haven't finished your story. That was my first taste of candy corn. I was like, wow, these Oreos taste good. Do these really taste like candy corn? So I don't know if it was the same year or down the line. I don't remember exactly. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try candy corn for the first time in my life and see what the whole hubbub is about. Does it taste like these Oreos or does it taste like shite? I tried the fucking candy corn and it tasted like the Oreos. And I was like, wow, what was the big fucking deal? They tasted creamy. They tasted fucking, I don't know how to describe the flavor, but it was not what I expected it to be because I grew up just like you guys, got that shit in my stuff. I didn't even pay attention to it. I just threw it out. The same thing with those candies that were wrapped up that had the strawberry wrapping on it. I never wanted to try those things ever because they look like garbage. And then when I got older, I tried it and I was like, man, these actually taste good. They got a little jelly in the middle of it. Didn't really care too much for that. But the flavor of the strawberry was really good.
Yeah, Sharita
I mean, I'm hearing all of this and I'm just like,
yeah, everybody says you lied, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to convince you. I ain't trying to convince anybody.
It's not even a convince thing. It's
you know how I know? My tongue matured.
I'm
no longer a little kid going around going, this stuff tastes good.
Here's the thing. It's me. Mine isn't even not liking it as a little kid. Mine is I've had it recently and I still don't like it. There is, and again, that's my issue with candy corn. It doesn't taste, for me, it does not taste good. It has a very odd, it's just there.
You know what I've deduced with candy corn is that it just really seems like it's trying to go for a pumpkin taste, but not quite reaching it. It's kind of like it's like an in between. It's like it's trying to go for the pumpkin taste, but doesn't quite reach it. And now, with that being said, a couple of years ago, I actually tried like a butterscotch version of it. It actually wasn't too bad.
Man, get all that junk out of here. I don't even want to hear it, man. Get all that out of here. I don't even want to hear it.
We got two adult tongues in this conversation.
Two adult tongues, huh? Is that what two kid tongues, man? Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear that. No, it's terrible. Hey, let's get the show on the road, right? Let's get the show on the road.
No, here's the thing. I would love to know what they did to the candy corn formula because again, the presence of chocolate taints the sample. So that's kind of that's the thing.
But I don't know. I was not disgusted by the two samples I did. Now I haven't had candy corn
I'm disgusted even just talking
those times.
All right, how long are we talking?
This had to be like at least 5 years ago. So
yeah, I'm about to get you a big old bag of candy corn for fight night.
All right, and that's all you can eat. That's all you can eat is the candy corn.
Like I like candy like that.
Right. Anyway, y'all. So we got, like I said,
he's trying to put qualifiers on it right now.
Right, exactly.
Like candy like that.
Right. So we got 48 candies. The top 16 candies get an automatic first round bye. So the other 32 candies have to kind of battle it out. So let's go ahead and get started. The top seeds in the top number one overall seed, which I think a lot of people would agree with and probably would say, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is the number one overall seed in this tournament. Twizzlers is number 2. We got plain M&Ms is number 3. Blow Pops is number 4. We've got
plain M&Ms.
Plain M&Ms. A lot of people love plain M&Ms. Now, come on now.
Just regular milk chocolate ones.
Yeah, just regular milk chocolate ones. Not peanuts, just regular milk chocolate.
Boo all you peanut allergy.
I'm actually calling out my girlfriend because she loves them, but for some reason, like she just cannot do peanuts in anything. She'll eat peanut butter but hates peanuts. Make sense.
Nah, I don't.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you. It's a thing. Number 5 is Snickers. Number 6 is Haribo gummy bears. Number 7 is Sour Patch Kids. Number 8 is Hot Tamales. Number 9, Tootsie Roll Pops. Number 10, Skittles. Number 11, Nerds. Number 12, Milk Duds. Number 13, Kit Kat bars. Number 14, Twix bars. Number 15, Jolly Ranchers. Number 16, Ring Pops. So everything else beyond that, those are the candies that get first round buys. They won't be up for debate in this first round. So the first round will start with and let's try and make it quick because we got a lot of candies to get through, right? So I want all of you out there, invite all your friends, come and tell them to debate. Have them make their votes. What are the best pieces of Halloween candy that they want to get? All of us on the panel will give our opinion. So the first matchup is the number 48 seed, the very last, and we're talking last candy considered to be good. Swedish Fish, number 48, versus Sweet Tarts at number 17. Who takes it?
Sweet Tarts all day, every day.
Sweet Tarts all day. Yep.
Yeah, Swedish Fish is too much like Twizzlers and all that type of stuff for me.
Oh wait, so you're not a licorice guy? You don't like the gummy licorice stuff, really?
I can do gummy bears in like extreme moderation. We're talking like 12 years in between like gummy bears.
He's like 12 years in between.
But no, I'm not a licorice fan. Like I've never been a licorice fan.
All right.
So that's
I think Swedish Fish tastes a little bit sweeter than licorice. I think they're like almost in between the gummy consistency and the licorice.
But have you ever had like some of them really hard Swedish Fish? Like we're talking really hard Swedish Fish.
I've come across
those things are
some greasy ones.
No, you mean like old? You mean old Swedish Fish?
Like old Swedish Fish, or ones that have just been in there, or even get cold. Like because you're walking out in the cold. Like if they get cold, them things are unedible or inedible. You can't eat them. They get hard and like break your teeth.
Swedish Fish Oreos too. You gotta see that one.
See now you doing too much, man. Now you doing too much.
I saw it in the store. I don't think fruit and chocolate go well. Well, actually, it does. Chocolate dip. Stuffed cherries,
chocolate covered strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries all day, every day.
It might
be. Right.
See, now y'all getting into the late night, the quiet storm conversation. Now you talking about chocolate covered strawberries and whipped cream.
So Sharita Jackson says Swedish Fish. Bianca Alvarez says Sweet Tarts. Big Kahuna says he loves gummies. Black Forest gummies are the best, man. See, we ain't talking about no Black Forest gummies. Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good.
Look, if we're talking about gummies, if it's not these, we can't talk about it.
Albanese.
If it ain't these, we can't talk.
What about
what hold them up again? Hold them up again. Which one was those? Which one was those? You hold them up one more time.
Albanese.
One more again.
I think I've seen those before.
I've seen those before.
Albanese
gummies.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharita Jackson is crazy. She said cold Swedish Fish is great. She out her mind.
Right.
All right. So anyway, everybody on this panel says Sweet Tarts.
Sweet Tarts.
And
Sweet Tarts.
And I've had at least one other person in the chat say Sweet Tarts as well. So we got a favor. We got a favor here.
I think you can go ahead and cross off Swedish Fish.
Swedish Fish takes it.
And goodbye, red sardines.
Red sardines indeed. All right, so the next one is this one should be easy as hell. Caramel apple lollipops versus sweet Starburst at number 18.
Starburst.
Right, I've never even heard of a caramel apple lollipop.
Oh, you never had a caramel apple lollipop? Oh, okay. All right. So basically, a caramel apple lollipop is one of them apple, like a blow pop with the apple blow pop will have like the.
They're flat too, right?
Yeah, and they're flat. And inside is once you eat away at the candy shell, it's got caramel on the inside. So which one would y'all with?
Starburst.
So Johnny P already says Starburst for the win. Yep, Starburst for the win. I say Starburst. I think everybody else says Starburst on here.
Starburst,
so already caramel apple pops is kind of behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, Starburst had better commercials. because I've never heard of the other, like at all.
I remember them. I just don't. They're not something I.
You know what?
Starburst, one of them like having the.
You know what? Sharita Jackson might be on something, man, because she
likes different stuff.
She's different, all right. She like LGZ, like in Batman v Superman, man. She
might have a different palette.
Yeah,
I guess.
That palette is quite different.
I don't get it.
Her palette may have been inserted in reverse.
We still love you, Sharita.
In reverse, I got it.
We still love you, Sharita, even though you're wrong.
Yeah, you're a top fan. You're a top fan, and we love you, but you're wrong on this one. All right, so Starburst is gonna take it. Gonna take it. The next one.
John P is crazy talking about Boston baked beans. Yeah.
He out his mind. He out his mind. Okay, all right.
No.
All right, so here we go. So I'll scroll all the way down to the next bracket. So Reese's Pieces at 46 versus a Butterfinger bar.
Reese's Pieces.
I
used to love Butterfinger, but
y'all just let me down. Like y'all.
Now Butterfingers are good, but they get stuck in your teeth.
I never took the Butterfingers.
A cold Butterfinger is the truth. What is wrong with y'all?
I never said Butterfingers.
Anytime I had a Butterfinger, that thing used to disintegrate every time I tried to eat it. I hated them.
Yeah, it was too flaky.
It was pretty flaky. But I used to really love Butterfingers, but I still
Butterfingers are great.
I would still take Reese's Pieces over Butterfinger.
What was Butterfinger filled with? Or was it supposed to be like?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I don't even know how to quantify it. I don't even know what.
It's supposed to be peanut butter, but
wait, was it supposed to be nougat though?
No, I don't think so. It was just some flaky dandruff.
It's like candy-ish or candied peanut butter or something. Like I'm so disappointed. No, Kahuna, not Reese's peanut butter cups. Reese's Pieces.
Here's the thing, though. Like Butterfinger, for me, Butterfinger. Only time I ever ate Butterfinger was during Halloween when you got them little bite-sized versions.
Yeah, I think
exactly.
A full Butterfinger is disgusting.
Get stuck in your teeth.
Bro, it's crazy. Oh my god, Reese's Pieces seems to have won on the upset.
In all honesty, Three Musketeers is the same way. I don't even consider eating a full Three Musketeers. I'll take a little bite size.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, Three Musketeers was on this list at one point, and I had to remove it because it was either that or a Milky Way bar, and the Milky Way bar usually always ends up being more.
Milky Way used to be good, and
I mean they're not that great anymore, but yeah,
they became like Three Musketeers. They both taste the same to me.
Right.
Yep.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Yeah, man. Right. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, Reese's, bro. Reese's, man.
All right, so the next one is jelly spice drops versus
I don't even know
Sour
what that
Patch. You know, it's like spice gumdrops.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Why does that sound like something you get in a club from somebody that should be? Hey, man. Hey, stick your tongue out, man.
Yeah, man. I got something for you.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's that old fashioned.
So those ones are going up against the sour punch straws.
Sour punch straws all day, every day.
Yeah, sour punch straws.
Yep, that was a guilty pleasure of pain and
right. Because this is a guy that says he hates licorice, but he would eat those. I do remember he used to get them. He used to get them when we were kids at the high school.
I had to go with
the same, man.
I had to go with the drops because the thing is, I was not a fan of my tongue going raw with that damn like sour. I was not a fan of that.
Sour was power. That's all.
Sour was power. Yeah, absolutely.
I love sour stuff.
Yep.
Right. Absolutely. No. Not Sour Patch Kids.
It was part of it came in a straw, so it looked like you weren't snorting. You was just kind of just doing lines of sour candy. You was just like shotgunning it. He was a shotgun.
Like kids just like.
Don't tell me to forget what you call it. What the hell is that powdered sugar shit is not on here? I didn't even look.
Which powdered sugar? What is you talking about?
Damn, I know what you do. Silly straws, I think they're called. Or no, like that. No.
Pixie sticks.
Oh, the pixie sticks. No, I did not put pixie sticks in there. I did not put some. I could have put them in there, but I was
66
flipping.
hours.
I ain't put those in
definitely
there.
cocaine for kids. Like,
Absolutely.
Have you ever tried it? I remember being in third grade doing that. Oh, I saw it in the movie.
Snorting? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As kids, absolutely.
I ain't like putting things in my nose, so that was a no-go for me.
Me either. Here's the thing, though. Remember that other one that they had where it's like it came with a white candy stick and you had to lick the candy stick and dip.
Yes, the Fun Dip.
Yeah.
Fun
Here's
Dip.
the funny thing. That was awesome, but I never ever ate the candy stick because the candy stick basically had zero flavor.
Tasted terrible.
I was like, what the hell?
Weird.
It did,
It's
but
like,
y'all was
y'all could at least infuse
I was
this with
wild.
some type of sugar.
I was wild, so I used to eat that too, man. After I was done, I used to eat it too. So.
No.
I was
almost every single I've been into the first one I ever had, and it was like, nope, never again. I would eat all this powdered sugary goodness, but this stick is getting thrown in the trash.
So the next one we got, and Johnny P should like this one. Ferrero pan candies, and we're talking apple heads, lemon heads, red hots. I threw them all together because keeping them separate just didn't seem right.
Plus, there's only one or two good ones out of all those anyway.
Right, red hots and lemon heads to me is
I like Alexander.
They just call them grape heads now. They just
really don't call them Alexander the Grape no more. Those are the ones I liked.
Yeah, they call them grape heads now. But so Ferrero pan candies versus Junior Mints.
Ooh, that's harder because I love Alexander the Great.
Whichever ones that don't have mint in it, I fucking hate them.
And lemon heads were good until that.
Like mint only belonged in chewing gum to me growing up. Like
I'm not like mint and chocolate either.
Yeah, mint for me, mint and chocolate has to be Andes, like that stuff they leave on your hotel.
Oh, those are good.
Has to be those. But no, Junior Mints is a big no. I would never sit there and actively eat like hotel mints, basically, because that's what that reminds me of. Right. Or Olive Garden mints. I mean, realistically, Red Hots because it was cinnamon candy and lemon heads or better for me.
And mixing them boys together. Oh man.
Yeah, because but all the other ones I didn't. I've never had the one you're talking about, Dido. The Alexander the Great.
That one it was great.
The grape one.
Like
those were phenomenal.
Yeah,
those were phenomenal.
I had is the middle. The thing I never liked about lemon head is once the lemon part was gone, that inner part tasted gross to me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Spit that out. But I like lemon heads. And then I'm looking on here, they got apple heads and cherry heads, which I've never had.
That's
before.
True.
They're not bad. They're not bad. I've had them before.
Yeah, I go with Ferrero pan.
Hey man, that's hood. That's hood candy, man. You get them boxes for 25 cents.
And then
to this day,
the box when you're done. To this day, and then you blow in the box.
I don't know about blowing in the box.
You don't remember making the noise in the box?
We used to make the boxes in the instruments back when we was a kid when they was empty.
Oh yeah. You know what I did see too? That you guys may remember. This is like we're talking old. Like we're dating ourselves here. I saw Whistle Pops on in the list of the candy warehouse. So those blow pops that had the whistle part built into it. All right, so the next one is kind of a classic versus they're kind of both classics really. You got number 22, which is the hard spree candies, which were like the alternatives to Sweet Tarts that had the hard candy shell.
Mm-hmm.
And going up against the super big lollipop whirly pop that looked like a big spiral. The big spiral lollipop lollipops.
Spree.
Yeah.
I like video games too much to go for that big spiral lollipop because there's nowhere to put it. If you start, you got to finish. So spree all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm about to go to spree because the thing is, them giant lollipops. It's like you said, you don't know where to put them when you can't eat it all, and then the moment you drop it, that's it. Like it's
done.
Mm-hmm.
It's glass.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap.
I would never eat one of those things.
Yeah, it's absolutely a wrap, man. To
me, they just were disgususting. It was just I'm sitting here licking this thing for like hours.
And it's gonna be all sticky and just. And
the worst part is like the longer you lick it, the worse it gets.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no way to like put it away and save it for later. Because ain't no one kid.
Be licking it. It's gonna be like absorbing dust particles.
Yeah,
and all that. It's just
right. I mean, there's no payoff. There's literally no payoff. You just lick it. And for no reason.
I mean, man, if you set that thing down, let it get some lint or something on it, you got to take it to the sink and wash that boy off and everything, and then you're gonna lose some of the candy from it. Yeah, bruh.
Wait, what?
That Daffy Duck cartoon where he was a talent agent. He was trying to get the little duck. Thing, and he was doing all this stuff. And you remember the kid, Sleepy Magoo? He came out. He had the case. He had the same pop. That's what you have to have one of those.
Yeah, he had the lollipop cases to keep it fresh. I remember that. Oh my goodness,
man.
Wow. Yes, see, Kahuna got what I was talking about. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, I didn't say nothing about no rotted lady hole. I'm just saying,
Sounds like a rotted lady. Wow.
Wow. Licking that thing.
Oh wow. Okay. All right, so we got 4 more matches in the first round. The next one is going to be a couple of classic lollipops versus some chocolate. So we got the Dum Dum lollipops, which are the small ones. You get them at the
you get them everywhere. They give them out
at the dentist's office, at the bank,
right?
And they're a staple, for doctors' offices and stuff like that, the barber shop, wherever you want to go. You got the Dum Dum lollipops versus the good old Nestle Crunch Bar.
Gotta go with the Nestle Crunch Bar on this one.
Yeah, Nestle Crunch. I haven't had one of those in forever though, but I think I'll go with Nestle Crunch.
They're still delicious. The only ones the only ones I'm not like a huge fan of are like, oh no, never mind. That's Hershey's I'm thinking about.
But here's the thing. Here's the only problem I have with the Nestle Crunch Bar. The fundraiser crunch is a better version of it.
You ain't never lied.
Like,
yes,
that's the weirdest thing. It's like even back from school, back from like you go into the credit union every now and again, they'd be like,
the world's finest chocolate crunch bars. Yes,
and I think the reason for it is because it's more like a real barrel candy bar than like just that flat Hershey's like crunch bar. And I think it's the same basic candy, but it's like when it's concentrated like that, it just tastes better.
Yo, this dude Kahuna, man. This dude Kahuna with the beeper gum, dog. What is it?
Beeper gum.
Kahuna, low key, I actually still have one of those cases.
Oh,
yeah,
of the beeper gum.
That doesn't surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all.
The only thing I did not hang on to of old weirdness was those juices that they used to have. They used to sell them at the store across the street from our high school. That came and it was regular like various juices, kind of like Calypso juice and stuff is now. But it came in like a pint. It came in like a pint bottle, like an old liquor style pint bottle.
Wow, I never seen that before.
Me neither.
We're not talking Mystics, are we?
No. It was similar to Mystic, same type of juice or whatever, but it can't. I'll look it up because I remember they banned it for that reason because it's like when you if from a distance.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that.
Yeah, from a distance, it looks like you just sitting there just going to town on like a pint.
Yeah, and especially if you put it in like a paper bag, look like you sipping on a 40 ounce.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let me see if I can remember.
I thought you were going to talk about those freaking juices that you get in the wax bottles. Remember getting those things at Halloween?
I remember those.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah. All right, so we talking Nestle Crunch Bar? We talking Nestle Crunch Bar?
I'm still going with Nestle Crunch Bar.
Nestle Crunch Bar.
Now or later is Ferrera? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So next we got Chupa Chup lollipops versus Milk Duds.
Milk Duds. I don't even like Milk Duds. I go with Milk Duds.
I don't know what you like, man. You're not a lollipop guy?
I'm always going to have to pick
Milk Duds versus what?
Chupa Chups. Chupa Chup lollipops.
Yeah, Milk Duds.
I think Chupa Chups make more than just lollipops, though. But the lollipops, if it's versus Milk Duds, and I don't even care for Milk Duds, but I'll give it to Milk Duds.
I'm choosing Chupas. I like the Chupas.
You are outvoted, my friend. You You are outvoted.
But I like the Chupas. Like Milk Duds, I never was a fan. I hate them.
I'm same here. I just don't think I've ever had a Chupa. Gotta
All
go
right.
with what you know.
So this one's going to be a very.
Choose something you hate over something you never tried.
It's going to be a very. This one's going to be a very, very interesting one, right? So it depends on how much you really like caramel. If you're going to pick this one, or how much you can take, how much sourness you can take. So maybe this might give you a clue what we're going against here. So you got the number 25 Crybabies extra sour gumballs, which I used to get by the paper bag load back when I was a kid. Eat them all the time. Like, eat them all the time. I remember one time they used to say, hey, man, if you eat too many of those, you're going to get cancer. I didn't care. I'd eat them anyway. Versus the Sugar Daddy lollipop. So you remember the Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy is like one big, long, fat piece of caramel.
Crybabies.
Go with the Crybabies?
Honestly, I liked both, to be honest.
I did too. And so that it makes it hard. But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick the Crybabies.
I'm picking Sugar Daddies.
Yeah, I'm kind of picking the Sugar Daddy, Milk Daddy, Baby Daddy, whatever you want to call it.
Like, so we got us a little bit of a tie here.
Yeah, because those,
in addition to the Sugar Babies, which were easier to eat.
Yeah, exactly. Sugar Babies was, Crybabies rather was kind of just, it was good sour, and I love my sour, but every now and again, you could have a Sugar Daddy for like at least a whole like class. Like you could just kind of sit in your mouth.
Just sit back and just eat that boy. Yeah.
A while. It lasts long.
Oh yeah. At all. Even till now, I'm not a big fan. But
so
a fan of what?
Caramel.
Oh,
like people like to call it. I don't like stuff too much that gets stuck in your teeth like that, and
So wait a minute, hold on.
That's why you just stick it in like almost like you got some dip, and you just let it just kind of just soften and just yeah.
Wait a minute. So
we had a stalemate, so we had to give it to the chat.
The chat's gonna have to take that one.
Huh. Okay.
What say you, chat?
The chat. So Johnny P says he doesn't even remember Crybaby, so he's gonna have to go with Sugar Daddy.
So it looks like you falling into obscurity over there.
I don't know what that's all about. What is that? You don't. Okay.
Cryberries are just really sour ass gum. You stick them in your mouth, see how long you can hold on to them, and then when it was gone, you chew them.
Yeah, I guess.
Basically, it was just regular bubble gum after that.
Yep.
And Sharita Jackson says Crybabies. So we're kind of tied there. I need someone to break this tie. Need someone to break this tie. Somebody out there to break this tie. Who's gonna do it? Somebody out there needs to do it.
Somebody, anybody. All I know is that wasn't nothing like that. I think that's probably what started my caramel fix as a kid. Like I'm addicted to caramel favorite shit. Like I'm sorry.
Emofo is over on Twitch and says Crybabies because Sugar Daddies pulled out my filling one time. Hey, I mean.
Take that up with your dentist.
Yeah, I mean, and even Kahuna says Sugar Daddies, but yeah, that's a real thing. When you eating that Sugar Daddy, they can kind of get hooked on your teeth and kind of start yanking at something there. So
be eating them if you got fillings.
I mean,
braces and fillings, man. Y'all gotta avoid certain things.
That. I guess I can understand. Okay, so Sugar Daddies take it. Crybabies goes down. Next we have number 39. Oh, no, that's 35. Number 39. More gum versus gummies. We got double bubble gum balls, or double bubble gum wrappers, basically. Versus Lifesavers gummies.
Bazooka Joe.
That wasn't on the list, though.
I know, but double bubble.
Double bubble. Lifesavers, you said?
What you over there singing a spiritual or something?
Hey, that's what I thought. Like, what is that?
You don't remember that commercial with the African?
Nah, man.
I don't remember that.
Lifesavers.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, I do.
Nah, man.
My main lifesavers commercial memory is that one chick trying to tell this kid that like if you bite into a lifesaver in the dark, it gets a spark, and she was basically just trying to get in his pants, and he didn't get it.
Was those the cinnamon ones? Was those the cinnamon ones that they were? No,
Winto green is supposed to be the
Winto
one
green.
that makes the spark. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that one juice because it's a hard Google search to find because as soon as you put the word liquor in there, that throws the whole search parameter off.
What was it called?
I don't know. That's what I'm
don't
trying
remember.
to find the name of
We don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I had one of those bottles left over.
You sure it wasn't maybe clearly Canadian?
No, clearly Canadian came in a regular glass bottle, and it still comes in a glass bottle.
I put it in the chat for you so you can look at it when you get a chance.
Here we go.
Found so
African lifesaver commercial.
Sharita Jackson says lifesavers. Paula Marvel says lifesavers. GQ, what do you say? Double bubble, right? You said double bubble,
yeah. I mean, lifesavers are okay, but like,
no, not lifesavers. We're talking lifesaver gummies.
Oh, you already know. That's a disqualifier right there.
Oh, okay, all right. Big Kahuna says lifesavers gummies. Double bubble flavor going to second with the second show. He ain't wrong,
No, that was Fruit Stripe. Fruit Stripe gum is a one chew flavor loss.
Oh yeah, that shit was gone so fast.
What about you, Dado? What are you taking?
Never ate too many of the Lifesaver gummies.
Okay,
you got a lot of the double bubble gum in the Halloween. I remember getting that a lot, but it was not my favorite gum at all.
Oh, absolutely not.
If I had one sitting on my trip there,
that's fine. We got it. So, 38. Number 38 is Trolley Gummy Worms versus Airheads.
How did Airheads sneak in there? Isn't that part of the other thing?
No, Airheads are taffy.
No, Airheads are taffy. Airheads are taffy. Yeah.
No, never mind.
Trolley Gummy Worms versus Airheads. GQ is just like he almost wishes he could abstain from this one.
Said Charlie Gummy Worms.
Trolley gummy worms. You know, like the sour,
gummy.
like the sour gummy worms or the regular gummy worms. The trolley that you see.
Yeah,
like 7-Eleven.
Yeah. I'm going with the opposition.
Going with the opposition. Airheads. Yeah. Airheads. Okay. People used to swear by Airheads back in the day. Like, yeah, I don't know if kids still feel them like that.
Like they're still good today. Like I think it was like a watermelon flavor that's out tonight. It's like really good. Like Airheads is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the fifth on this one.
If it comes down to it, you're gonna break. So I'm gonna take the Trolley Gummy Worms. Actually, Sharita Jackson says Airheads.
Airheads.
What do you say? Airheads. So it looks like GQ does not have to vote. I'm the only one that seems to be picking the Trolley Gummy Worms. So there we go. 37 is the classic Dookie Roll Tootsie Roll. Like we're talking like classic Tootsie Roll.
Did you have to call it Dookie Roll?
Because man, you know that's exactly what they look like.
I don't know what kind of weird candy store you was going to.
It just looked like a block of chocolate. That's all it
man, no, dog. Look like a damn piece of like a log.
Contaminate the
look like a damn log, dude. That's that's partially the reason why I hated them, because they look like a damn log coming out. Coming out, dude. Anyway,
what's it up against?
Against Now and Laters.
Damn.
So it's going up against a loser. Because Tootsie Roll is way better than Now and Later.
Wow.
Now and later.
That seems blasphemous, man. What is this? What?
Because Now and Later, all it was taffy. Ain't nothing special about taffy. And usually, more often than not, most people was giving out pink now and later. So no, thank you.
I've eaten more my share now laters than
yeah, man.
Tootsie Rolls, but I've
Y'all
always
crazy.
enjoyed the Tootsie Roll, man.
Y'all
like, damn,
crazy. What is up with y'all?
Tootsie Roll is delicious. What you talking about?
Tootsie Roll was a certified concealed weapon if you had a full Tootsie Roll. you could knock somebody out with a full size Tootsie Roll. So
you could, man. You could. Them boys is
hard. Tootsie Roll was awesome.
I don't know. This is a tough one for me, man. I really
enjoy
both of those.
So Tootsie Roll was related to Tootsie Pop, which still has one of the best commercials to this day.
Oh yeah. They still play that damn thing. That came out like in the 70s, didn't it?
Don't matter. That thing is
everybody, like any kid from
how
like
many
the 70s,
licks does it
80s,
take to get to the center of Tootsie Pop? Let's find out.
Right.
1, 2, 3,
and then the
3.
worst part is, right before he said 3, my man gave him that little side eye. Was like, you know, I'm about to fuck the candy. He just gave him that little like nod to wink to the audience. Is like 1, 2, 3. And it just ate that bad boy. It was just like, that owl
didn't
was
care.
Gangster. That
Straight up just didn't
care.
Yeah, he didn't care.
So that alone,
Mr. Owl,
is enough.
So,
right.
To roll over for me for life.
So it looks like a lot of people's picking Tootsie Rolls. I am sorely disappointed in all of you.
I don't know why Tootsie Rolls is a superior candy.
I don't know. It's still hard. It's still hard for me to choose. I really enjoy both because I mean, shit. Like Now Later was definitely like the hood candy for real.
I understand
man.
that, but here's the thing.
This is what I'm saying.
Here's the thing: it was false advertising because you could eat it now. There wasn't gonna be nothing left later. That thing was too small to be a later. It was just a little small square of taffy. So I mean, come on.
Look at Hannah Omega with the lame puns in there. He's like, I know a girl whose sugar daddy gave her a crybaby. Man, really, man.
Hey, I don't know. I gotta plead the fifth on this one, like GQ did.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. The next one. 20 number 26 Mike and Ike's versus number 37 M&M Peanut. I already know which one GQ's picking.
Yeah, Mike and Ike's are disgusting. Like period. The entire family of Good and Plenty is disgusting.
Good.
All of them.
Good.
All that whole
Good and
family.
Plenty I hate. The Mike and Ike's I was cool with.
Wait a minute. But Mike and Ike's and Hot Tamales ain't owned by the same people that did Good and Plenty, are they?
They look the same. The clothes.
They look similar, sure, but they ain't exactly the same.
I'm choosing Mike and Ike's. I like.
Okay, so one for Mike and Ike's, one for M&M Peanut. What about you, Dido?
I'm gonna go with the M&Ms. I would rather the M&Ms
and Peanuts. And I'm going with Mike and Ike's. So,
chat.
What y'all say in the chat? Break this tie. Break this tie. Yeah. Man, break this tie. Mike and Ike's versus M&M Peanuts.
Yeah, there it is.
Sharita Jackson picks M&M Peanuts.
Because they're better.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. No, I don't want to hear that. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Mike and Ike's look like oversized pills.
You like Dr.
He's like, you over there trying to call us drug addicts or something.
Mike and Ike's look like suppositories or something. Like
wow. Wow.
Like the Mario growing up. That's what they're
we got Johnny P says M&M Peanuts too, so M&M Peanuts survive.
Exactly, because the green ones make you hit home runs and whatnot.
They trash, man. Like Sharita Jackson said, they trash. What is this? Mike and Ike's ain't trash? What are you talking about? Don't be lying. No, they're not.
Every single box of those I got on Halloween ended up in the trash. So
wow,
unopened.
All right, so here you go. We got a couple of classics here. One that isn't even made anymore, but I had to do it just for legendary Halloween candy's sake. Atomic Fireballs.
They are still made. I don't know what you're lying.
I saw in Candy Warehouse they said they've ceased making them. So I'm just going off what Candy Warehouse said. So Atomic Fireballs versus a Baby Ruth candy bar.
A Baby Ruth?
Yeah, I enjoyed the Baby Ruth bar more.
Okay, I did too.
I hated
It's unanimous.
I hated sloth, so atomic fireballs.
Wow. I hated sloth, so atomic fireball. That's so petty. That's so petty.
So it don't matter. He ruined Goonies for me.
He ruined the Goonies for you.
Yep.
A guy that had very little screen time ruined the Goonies for you.
Yep. Every time I saw him. Oh well, here's the thing. I didn't like what is his name? The kid. Yeah, I didn't like Chunk either. So putting them in the same scenes together to me was wasted airtime.
I don't disagree. I do not disagree in the slightest because I never really liked Chunk. I found him super annoying.
He was annoying, but I think that was the whole point. Because his friends,
you're right.
He was the comic relief of the group, really.
Well, his friends couldn't wait to abandon his ass either. Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying. They were happy. They were happy to go on their adventure without his ass.
Right.
So I was like,
they could not wait to abandon his ass. Yeah. So it seems like everybody's picking Baby Ruth. So I'm going
except for me and Sharita Jackson, the only two sane people in the entire world right now.
Hey, it is what it is. Fam.
Everybody seems to be picking Baby Ruth. So
we like our chocolate and caramel and peanuts.
All right, first round is almost over.
Wait, did you just wait? Oh, that's right. That was Payday that didn't have any chocolate. Payday was a.
And I used to like Paydays too. I used to like Paydays. I thought
Paydays until it fell apart.
Well, sure, yeah. Like when all the peanuts used to go everywhere. That part wasn't fun. Okay, so the next matchup we have is an old classic from a very classic movie versus the Milky Way bar, and that is the Everlasting Gobstopper by Wonka Candy.
I like Gobstoppers.
I also like Gobstoppers. The everlasting part is false advertising, unfortunately.
Very much so.
But
very much false advertising.
I'm also mad they didn't make them all wonky shaped like they were in the movie.
Like that. Yeah, I felt the same way.
It probably would have been a choking hazard, though.
Yeah,
it might have been. Yeah,
I personally don't care. I would have liked to have mine that way. You can give the babies their baby version, but
yeah, man, because it could have been like rolling around in the mouth or something like that. There's no way you let them stick. Yeah. So that's 2 for Gobstoppers. What do you got, Fallen Marvel?
Gobstopper.
That's 3 for Gobstoppers. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, because Milky Way is falling off hard.
You know, I used to like Milky Way as a kid, but
a long time ago.
No, I said it has fallen off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Same. Yeah.
All right, and the last one for the first round. Last one for the first round is 100 gram bar versus Dots.
Wow, two garbage candies. Right.
2 garbage candies. 100 grands are garbage.
Dots.
100 grands are garbage. What is wrong with you?
First of all, 100 grand is from 1912, so nobody even really be trying to eat it like that no more. I understand it's
grands
still around.
Are great, dude.
Look, I'm willing to wager that every box of 100 grands you see, or every time you go into a gas station and see 100 grand, that bad boy is back from like 1994.
Well, shoot, the only time you ever see 100 grands is usually at Halloween in the big old candy box. Right. They don't even sell them as single bars anymore.
When they pull them out the back of that warehouse where they was all sitting there back there rotting, and so they pull them back out for their annual checkup.
So I got 3 in the chat for 100 grand. I'm picking 100 grand.
I'm 300 grand because
I got So y'all all voted. Voted.
And that's fine. But Dots is also disgusting. I wouldn't defend in Dots either.
I picked Dots over that.
I used to love Dots though. I used to love Dots though. I ain't gonna front. I used to love Dots. All right, so I'm gonna get ready for
because there was a women's clothing store called Dots.
Here he goes with that petty stuff again.
But to me it was dumb. It was like, why are you gonna have a store called Dots and a candy Dots? They ain't even related. And the Dot store don't even sell Dots. Like, come on, y'all. That would have been just a win-win.
Dots with the buttons.
All right, so we are down to 32 candies now. So the top 16 candies are now in play, and in fact we'll start with the number 1 seed Reese's Peanut Butter Cups going against everlasting gobstoppers. What do y'all got?
That's not fair.
No, it's not fair. It really is not fair.
Ooh, it's not fair at all.
Not fair at all. It really ain't. Because I'm not gonna lie, Reese's peanut butter cups is gonna sweep through almost anybody it faces. For me, anyway. It's just that's just not fair. That's not.
Well, I mean, you know, I would definitely say Reese's peanut butter cups can definitely beat out Gobstopper. That's a definite yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reese's
moves on. That was quick. All right, the next one we got Twizzlers versus 100 gram bar.
Neither, but you know.
This guy. Twizzlers versus 100 gram bar. Unfortunately,
Twizzlers. I'm not. I haven't been. I like my licorice. I don't like having my jaw like be like worked out.
Oh man, you gotta catch the Twizzlers on the right day, I guess, or when they fresh, because you can't have them boys when they older.
Because honestly, like the only brand of licorice I actually like are the Michael Wallaby ones, which are hard to find.
Michael Wallaby ones. We're not talking red vines, are we?
You're talking about some old out of print licorice,
right? Like what is that? Michael Wallaby?
They actually legit sell them like in like random places. They're just hard to find though.
Okay.
I got you.
All right. Okay.
Hey, the Twizzlers ever make the black licorice version of Twizzlers?
They did, but nobody really bought them. I think they buy them. I think they do them in bites, like with little bites, but. I don't know why they would black licorice.
I want to know what Twix sadistic person came up with black licorice, because what is it supposed to taste?
I think that was first.
Black
licorice was first because I think it came from like a plant or something like
a root.
Yeah, and that's what it tastes like. The same root that sarsaparilla I think comes from, maybe. And so people didn't like that one, maybe, and that's why they started making the cherry ones, I believe.
It came from a root.
I correct myself. It's Wiley Wallaby brand. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, actually now you say that, I think I have heard of that. So Twizzlers versus 100 grams. A lot of people are saying Twizzlers wins this, and I have to agree.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with Twizzlers.
I'll usually pick licorice over chocolate. I'm not too much of a chocolate guy. I just we'll prefer licorice over 100 grams.
Go with the old.
It has nothing to do with being chocolate.
Okay,
going with the old Humphrey Bogart candy and whatnot.
All right, so the next one we gonna go Ring Pop versus Sweet Tarts.
Sweet Tarts.
Sweet Tarts.
Sweet Tarts.
Ring Pops were annoying to eat.
Yep. You're sitting there with your hand up to your mouth looking all dumb.
Yeah. Or having it in your mouth without a finger and you're just looking like you're having a pacifier in your mouth. Yeah. So,
exactly.
So
like, it was like pick your poison.
The only Ring Pop I even liked was the cherry ones anyway. So, it's not a big deal. Sweet Tarts for me as well. So Sweet Tarts can win it.
And those commercials didn't help the Ring Pop either. Like everybody up there looking like they from breakfast at Tiffany's with fucking Ring Pops, and I'm like,
little boy proposing to the girl with a Ring Pop. I'm like, really?
Yeah, like come on, man.
Like, really? The only way they come back now is if they were sponsored by Infinity War at that point. They just look like Infinity Gems. That's the only way they'd make a comeback.
That's probably a lost opportunity.
That or Green Lantern Ring Pops.
All right, so check it out. So the next round we got Jolly Ranchers versus Starbursts. It's a tough one, man. I ain't gonna lie, but Jolly Ranchers for me.
I'm gonna have to go with Starbursts.
Ooh, okay, all right.
Like I've choked on Jolly Ranchers before, so.
Bro, for real? Come on, man.
Jesse Eisenberg ruined Jolly Ranchers.
Oh yeah, you had to say that. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to just go ahead and go back.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did happen. Oh man, him sticking his fingers in that senator's mouth. What?
Because here's the other thing though. Like the Jolly Rancher, like in all honesty, outside of cherry, what Jolly Rancher does people really truly eat? Because it's like
apple.
Which one? Sour apple, so the light green one.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of those, but beyond those two though, like I can't remember any other Jolly Rancher flavors, or even come across any other Jolly Rancher flavors. Because normally all the time you see is red.
I was a fan. I was a fan. Purple. I was always a fan. So you had grape, you had watermelon, you had lemon, you had orange, strawberry, tropical fruit punch. Fruit punch, blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry, that's what it was, yeah.
Okay, here was the weakness of the Jolly Rancher. The second it got remotely hot, the candy wrapper failed.
Yes. But you could argue this. Well, you could kind of argue the same for Starburst. They would get really soft. They get really soft.
Yeah, but they
come on. Yeah, they would. They would get really soft.
Here's the thing: Starburst had a wax coated wrapper, so even still, unless you squished it and like compressed it, Starburst would still open up no matter how soft it got. Jolly Rancher was like, no, we shrink wrapping this thing to this candy now. You screwed.
Yep.
You just have to all of
the outer coating would be on the wrapper.
Yeah, you're gonna have to lick it until the plastic separates from the candy. I was like, no, thank you.
Yo, man. So Kahuna's just like me. Like back when they used to make the Jolly Rancher sticks, we used to flip. Oh man, that was like the drug trade in the school back in the day. Like
so
for real,
y'all was selling death sticks.
Basically, that was the drug trade in school back in the day. For real. Because like you used to roll around like, hey man, you got some. In fact, I remember buying some off of Kahuna one day. Because you used to always have them boys. You used to go to the penny candy store. You used to always have them boys like in stock. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, the rapper.
Yep. The candy and the wrapper are one.
Yeah. So and them Jolly Rancher sticks would get sharp as hell too. If you bit them
they were shanks. They were
they were straight up shanks. Yes, they were.
Those and push pops, because push pops I would always eat into almost like a needle.
Into a point. Yes. Yes.
I would always like just lick it until it became just a razor sharp point.
It would become a deadly weapon at that point. Just a sealed weapon.
Yeah.
Right. So he was making push pop shanks in class, man.
So I think I can't remember. Yeah. I need to poll the panel again. So who was picking Jolly Ranchers? Who was picking Starburst? I can't remember.
I got Starburst.
I got Starburst.
So you picked Jolly Ranchers, Dado?
No. Starburst, Jolly Ranchers.
Don't flip on me now. Come on now. Which is it?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I go Jolly Ranchers.
Okay, all right. So I need to see again in the chat. I saw Bianca said Starburst. I saw Kahuna said Jolly Rancher. I need somebody else. Oh, Johnny P picked Starburst.
Sharita picked Jolly Ranchers.
And Johnny P picked Starburst. I need somebody to break this tie, man. I need someone to break this tie. Need someone else. What did Emo folks?
Ask Candid Omega. He's over there watching a Great Pumpkin.
Let's see. Emo Fo said Starburst. So
looks like the most powerful candy in the world has destroyed.
Most powerful candy in the world.
Yes,
This dude.
They control all facets of the universe.
That next round is gonna be interesting in that one. That next round is gonna be real interesting. All right, so here we go. Hot tamales versus sugar daddy.
Ugh.
Hot tamales.
Hot tamales.
I love my cinnamon.
Hot tamales.
Oh, yeah, we don't
even need to see it. Yep. Here we go. This is gonna be interesting. Double bubble. No, this one should be a breeze. It's finna be a breeze for real. Sour Patch Kids versus Double Bubble Gum.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch.
And Sour Patch.
Gotta go to the patch.
Breeze. This is moving right along. All right, so here we go. This is gonna be interesting here. So Tootsie Roll Pops versus Milk Duds.
Tootsie Roll. That's easy for me.
They're almost the same thing. That's so interesting. No, it is.
I know, isn't it?
It's like they're both like really just like it's a workout, man. It's an endurance. It's an endurance matchup with your mouth.
Uh-huh.
So,
but are you going to go with the legend Tootsie Roll Pops over Milk Duds?
I think I will actually. Because,
all right.
Yeah, because I mean, it's cool. Here's the problem with Milk Duds: if they sit Much like the Jolly
Bro.
Rancher, if they sit for a little too long, they become a cult.
Bro. Yes. They will stick to the box, man. Them boys will stick to the box. Like you, that chocolate melts and that caramel gets hot, they'll stick to the box. You ain't getting them out of the box, man. You have to tear the box around the candy in order to eat.
Yep, I had to cut it open and do surgery.
Yes, yes. Way too much work. Tootsie Roll Pops. It's hard to go wrong. As much as I hate Tootsie Rolls for being Dookie bricks, I love Tootsie Roll Pops. I did. I really did.
I bet you didn't. I bet you liked the dance it was based on, though.
Yeah, Tootsie Roll.
Of course.
I mean, the dance it was based on. The candy came before the dance.
It did. It sure did. It surely did.
Backwards, my bad.
Yeah, you
I
did.
say it correctly,
all right.
folks.
So Tootsie Roll Pops wins the day. All right. So the Nestle Crunch Bar versus Skittles. This should be easy.
Skittles.
This boy over here debating. There is no debate. Come on now, let's go.
That tropical and berry flavors, man. Like
Of which candies?
The Skittles versus Nestle Crunch Bar. This isn't even a debate. Come on with it. Let's go.
See, sour Skittles are freaking amazing, though.
This is what I'm saying. This is not a debate. Let's go. Skittles. Come on with it.
Yeah. Skittles were not bad.
Yeah.
If this was Fundraiser Crunch, then Skittles would be on the floor bleeding.
Like, this ain't a debate. Let's go. All right. So Baby Ruth versus Blow Pops. This also should be very easy.
Baby Ruth.
Wow.
Yeah, you can keep a Blow Pop.
I'm like literally stunned right now.
I gotta go Baby Ruth here too.
I am like literally stunned right now. What is this? Baby Ruth over a Blow Pop?
See, the thing is with the Tootsie Roll Tops, they were notorious for having sharp edges the more it got down to the Tootsie Pop. So it's like,
I mean, Blow Pops, used to cut the roof of your mouth. They did, I'll admit, but I dealt with that, especially if you ever had Captain Crunch for breakfast. You was used to it by then. Come on now.
It still wasn't a good experience.
If you were an expert Captain Crunch eater, you already knew how to deal with that.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
No.
Come on now.
I'm trying to deal with the Captain Crunch problem. Blow pops were just annoying to me. It was like, I ain't gonna put this thing in my mouth for all this length of time.
All right, so I got Blow Pops. I got 3 people on this panel that are picking Baby Ruth and just completely ruining this for me. As much as I love Baby Ruth, as much as I do love Baby Ruths, but Baby Ruths are winning the day. I cannot believe this. Like, a lot of my favorite candies are falling by the wayside because of these jerks on the panel that I'm with. All right, so M&M's Plain versus Airheads. This also should be very easy.
Airheads.
What?
Yes, I'm saying Airheads.
Oh, Hand of Omega used to like eating zingers while watching peanut specials.
Now, if it was the peanut, if it was the peanut M&Ms, then I'd be inclined to choose the peanut M&Ms. But as it stands, I picked opposition.
You clowns are letting everybody in the chat down. Like, they're all picking Blow Pop, and you 3 picked the Baby Ruth.
Hey,
because Blow Pops and Dum Dums are basically the same thing. One was just bigger.
It had gum inside.
So it had the same type of gum everything it had. It basically was leftover baseball card gum that they decided to reform and stick in the middle of the
that chalky hard baseball stick gum.
See, now possibly, I mean, look, I enjoyed the Charms lollipops just as much as everybody else, but it's like, again, it's it just is what it is. It just
So Sharita Jackson said Airheads. Fallen Marvel said Airheads. I'm saying M&M Plain. What do you two say?
M&M's.
It just
M&M's.
There we go. Thank you. Airheads.
Hey, I stand by that.
Mike Oliver jumping in saying, "Hey, Baby Ruth, you'll take 2 of them."
Okay. Good and late, but okay. We'll take it.
That's all right.
We'll take it. All right. So Sour Patch Bites, the Sour Patch ropes, the ropes, versus Kit Kat bar.
Sour ropes.
Sing that jingle now, Fallen Marvel.
What?
Come on now, I know you know it. Don't play. I know you know it. Don't play. Come on, sing that jingle for us, man. The Kit Kat bar jingle. Come on, man.
I'd rather not. I hated that jingle.
Okay.
The reason why I hate it so much is because the commercial hyped me up so much for me to be disappointed when I finally ate one.
Why? Disappointed? What's the disappointment?
I did not like the way Kit Kats tasted. Like it tasted.
You
so
like the wafers?
To me.
You didn't like the wafers, and on the inside, was that it? Was the wafers? Like everybody in the chat immediately goes to Kit Kat.
Kit Kats was just so bland to me. It's just like
wow, this guy. Wow, this guy. It's almost like it's almost like he doesn't know what's good in life. Like remember when Dido went to Japan? When Dido went to Japan, he brought back a whole bunch of specialty Kit Kats. Man, them boys was delicious.
They were good.
See,
them boys was delicious.
The strawberry flavor ones are good. The strawberry flavors were good.
They had so much more than that.
So many in there. Almost every single one I thought was good.
Well, didn't you bring out one that was like flavored like
those? It would have a better contention, but we don't.
Yeah, like didn't you have? You can get them. You can special order them. Like, didn't they have one?
Kit Kat too. I like playing Kit Kats.
Didn't they have one that was like green tea flavored too? Did you bring one back? I was like that.
They had wasabi flavor. They had rum raisin. They had different. One was called Kobe pudding that I found. They had a whole bunch of them, dude. I like me some Kit Kats.
Here's the thing.
See the variety,
the Kit Kat only works is if you get in like you said, the flavored ones or the bite-sized ones. Because a full-size Kit Kat bar is not made to be eaten properly. I don't like how they wrap it. It's just not made properly. And then you get the Kit Kat that's more like a candy bar, and it's not good either. So Kit Kat is a good candy bar. It's just they need to change how they make their wrapper because it's laid across with four, and normally you try to hold onto it and eat it, but it doesn't work. I ain't trying to get my fingers messy. It's the truth, man. Like Kit Kat was just, and they always talk about give me a break and break me off a piece. I ain't breaking me. First of all, I ain't breaking you off nothing.
Me.
Right.
It's my candy.
Like, I ain't giving you nothing.
Right. I ain't sharing none of my candy. Secondly, I ain't about to reach across. It's like I ain't about to hold it out and you're gonna try to break it off even because they don't always break even.
Okay.
Sometimes they break
what was weird to me? You know it was weird to me that like didn't like the Kit Kats like come in threes?
No, it was always four.
There was okay. All right. Okay. Never mind. I was wondering because I totally forgot for me because I haven't eaten Kit Kat in I don't know how long. I was just so disappointed.
Honestly, I wish they were honestly just two. I wish they were two, but just maybe longer to give you the equivalent of what you get because the four, the way it's set up in four is weird because you got to open the package weird to make sure you don't break it and or you're trying to hold on to chocolate with your naked hand.
I know y'all already covered melted Kit Kats. Those are like the worst. I hate melted Kit Kats. Like when them boys are melted.
Put them in the freezer. They're
unmanageable, man. Like when all the chocolate is melted off, dog. It's not good. But they're still better than Sour Patch Ropes to me. Sour Punch Ropes to me. So everybody was saying.
Sherita over there talking about she dancing thinking about
Kit Kats.
That jingle is stuck in her head. That's all it is.
She a fan.
That jingle upselled the candy.
It did.
Right.
It did.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's supposed to do.
It's supposed to put it in front of mind.
All right. So this one's gonna be an interesting one. But it should be easy anyway. Got Twix bar versus Reese's Pieces.
Oh damn!
See, Twix has gotten real cute with their marketing, the whole left versus right thing.
Yeah, I love this peanut butter Twix. Those are my favorite. And back when they had milk chocolate Twix, I thought they were good.
They have, but
Twix.
Damn.
No, Reese's Pieces.
I'm going Reese's Pieces.
Oh.
Because the reason why is because Twix, like a lot of times, if you don't get a good batch, like they're horrible. Like if you don't get it's like I've never had like a bad batch of Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never had a bad Twix.
I never had a bad
Dude,
Twix.
lucky
either.
you.
I have no idea
Lucky
what
you.
I have no idea what that experience is even like. So
Not only that, Twix was made perfectly because like you literally just open it up, start eating on one side, and just keep pushing the one
believe
side
me,
until you get a
Twix was
texture.
wonderful for me for the longest. Don't get me wrong. But as of late, like to me, they haven't really been keeping up the consistency. At least to me, they haven't.
Well, that's because there's a left one and a right one now. So now you gotta, wonder which side is making your particular bar.
All right, so check it. So Sharita is like saying Reese's Pieces because obviously on the panel we're tied. Sharita says Reese's Pieces. Johnny P over on YouTube says Reese's Pieces. So we need someone to break the tie. Emofo or Big Kahuna. Somebody. Oh man, Emofo says Reese's Pieces with the popcorn. Oh my god, the best. The disappointment. The sheer disappointment.
That's fine.
The
Like I'm sorry, but that's a snack for real right now.
That's gonna set up a very interesting next round. I have to admit, that's gonna set up a very, very interesting next round. I can't wait for us to get to that one. All right, so this one is also an interesting matchup. We got the Snickers bar, classic, considered probably the single greatest candy bar out there available to man for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. The Snickers candy bar versus M&M peanuts. This is gonna be a tough one for GQ.
No,
tough
it's
one.
not. No, it's not.
Why not?
Snickers
really satisfies and all that other stuff.
and their marketing is incredible.
I like those little one word printouts.
Oh, the special bars that they do with the one words?
The moods. Yeah. That's actually genius marketing.
And not only that, no, genius marketing is that damn that Betty what is her name? Betty Ross?
Betty White.
Betty White, thank you. Betty White
Betty Ross.
Commercials.
Thinking of the lady that sold the American flag, Bessie Ross. Okay, all right.
She's been around about as long, so
Yeah.
That Betty White commercial with the football, and they look like they took the hell out of her.
Yes.
Those
commercials put Snickers. Those commercials put Snickers in front of mind. I was like, oh my god, these dudes are crazy.
That junk was great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Snickers, there we go. The Dookie Roll Tootsie Roll versus Haribo Gummy Bears.
Tootsie Roll. Why you gotta keep calling
Tootsie Roll? Sorry, Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll destroys the little baby bears.
Yeah. Tootsie Roll.
This is disgusting.
Tootsie Roll.
I mean,
really. All right. Milk Duds versus Ferrera Pan Candies. This is a tough one.
Pan Candies.
Yeah, this is a tough one for most people.
Damn, Milk Duds.
You say, wait, this is what?
Milk Duds.
Ferrera Pan Candies, like Lemon Heads, Red Hots versus Milk Duds.
Oh,
this is tough Red one for
me. Both Red Hots and Milk Duds are good in the theater. I thought Milk Duds fell recently.
No, I don't think so.
Who did Milk Duds go up against in the last round?
Milk Duds. This is his first appearance. Wait a minute. Hold up.
We talked about Milk Duds already.
We have talked about Milk Duds. We have. You are right about that.
Look at you. Fix is in, ladies and gentlemen.
No, the fix is not in. I must have forgotten one other. Shoot, because I'm need to revisit it.
Help him out, Chad.
I swear to God, I'm not trying to fix it and have my own favorite candies always make it to the top.
What's up against?
Man, Kyle.
There it is. There it is. There was Milk Duds. My bad. Okay. So let me it was an accident. Okay, it was an accident. All right. So let me revisit my notes and I'll substitute another candy that I took off and I'll put it back on.
Chupa Chups. The hell?
No.
Chup Chups.
No.
Oh yeah, the Chupa like yeah.
Never heard of that. Yeah, I've never heard of that ever.
You might have seen them. Like the rapping is very familiar. I didn't know what they were until I saw the rapper.
They're also at that video game, Zool.
I've never played Zool. I think I have it for the Atari Jaguar. I've never played it.
Yeah, it has like a Candyland section. You see Chupa Chups all over, like the marketing or whatever.
Gotcha. There's plenty of candies in the aisle that I just pass by and like to wave at them as I pass by.
Oh yeah,
they will never be picked up. ever.
Okay, so this candy bar I removed, but I will put it back in play in favor of where I put Milk Duds, and it's gonna get too high of a seed because of my own incompetence. But the Three Musketeers bar versus Ferrero Pan Candies. This should still be easy.
Ferrero Pan.
Ferrero Pan.
Yeah, Red Hots is way better than Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
all right,
the
so
real
y'all,
bar.
so that should take care of the round of 32 on to the Sweet 16, the best of the best Halloween candies out there. Let's go back to the top. Start off with the top seed, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup versus Sweet Tarts.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Man,
Reese's,
brutal
Reese's.
Brutal matchup. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups all the way.
Yep, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yeah, sweet tarts are good, but they're not spree good.
All right, so next we have Twizzlers versus Starburst.
Starburst.
Yeah,
Starburst.
2,
Starburst.
3 for Starburst. Okay.
Yep, Twizzlers is blah.
Jawbone hurts thinking about chewing that shit.
All right. So next after that, Hot Tamales versus Tootsie Roll Pops.
Tootsie Roll Pops.
Tootsie Roll.
2.
Hot tamales.
1, and I go with Hot Tamales as well. We need a break. We need a tiebreaker. Who's gonna break it up for us out there in the chat? Hot
Anybody
Tamales versus
anybody
Starburst.
out there in the chat, if you like having a suppository, pick Hot Tamales. But if you like,
This dude out there trying to influence the vote. Don't listen to him.
Hot tamales.
if you like the refined candy of the great owl, who took it down in 3 bites, you get yourself a nice good old Tootsie Pop. You said you like one for 352 licks. Name another. I'm gonna let you get 352 licks out of it. Name a one.
This guy. Oh man.
Name one.
Oh man.
Ain't no way in
so
the world.
Sharita Jackson did say
Sharita
Jackson did say Tootsie Roll Pops too.
Hot tamale might be good for 10 licks tops, and that thing gonna fall apart. Tootsie Pop is there for the long haul.
So Sharita Jackson said Tootsie Roll Pops. Anybody else? Any objections? This boy Tony Young is like lagging. Like he's
We
in there
still
late.
need a break.
Just lagging.
He was getting off work, so
Okay.
Yeah. Goodbye forever, Hot Tamales, suppositories, sitting at the bottom of the
suppositories. What the hell? Stop it. Suppository. I'm catching up on YouTube. Johnny P says Tootsie Pops. Net says Hot Tamales. We still got it. Well, no, because
it's not a tie.
It's not a tie because Johnny J. I know. Tootsie Roll Pops wins. To my chagrin.
Yep, exactly. Goodbye to the
Hot Tamales, man.
Yeah.
All right, Sour Patch Kids.
No, see, I like the real ones.
Now, see, this one's gonna be real tough. Sour Patch Kids versus Skittles.
That's not really that tough. Skittles all day. Taste the rainbow. Become the rainbow. Shoot the rainbow.
Especially that commercial where it was the honeymoon, and then like he was banging his wife, and he's like, "I'm gonna come," and then he just squirted Skittles all over.
That wasn't a real commercial. Right?
That was not a real commercial. You do know that, right?
I think that was a European one that we never got.
Right. No, here's the thing though. The dumbest Skittles commercial is the Skittles Pox one.
Yes. That was kind of messed up. Are they contagious? I don't think so.
No. Like you just ate a Skittle off this man's face.
Right. Just picked it off of his face. That was disgusting.
Yep. And she had a mustache too.
Yeah, she did. So it looks like Skittles is taking this one. Net asks is Swedish Fish was on this list. Swedish Fish was on this list. It was the very first thing to get taken down too.
Got eliminated. Red sardines got eliminated right away.
Immediately.
Yes, it did.
Nope, goodbye to red sardines. They are gone.
Immediately got taken out. All right, so next we got the Baby Ruth candy bar versus Kit Kat bar.
Baby Ruth, yeah, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, baby.
Oh, and see, he's about to slip. He's about to slip. He's about to say Baby Ruth. Okay.
No, I was saying Kit Kat, baby.
I'm saying Baby Ruth. Shit.
Kit Kat.
I have to go with Kit Kat bar.
Kit Kat
bar. So that's 3. All right, so M&M Plain versus Reese's Pieces. This is the matchup I was talking about that was going to be really interesting. M&M Plain versus Reese's Pieces.
Ooh, I'm going Reese's Pieces over plain M&M's.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
M&Ms for me. Plain M&Ms.
Can't do that.
I don't like that. I don't like milk chocolate. Now, if they were dark chocolate M&Ms, dark chocolate M&Ms all the way.
No, I got you, but I mean,
plain M&M chocolate is killer.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Reese's Pieces
peanut butter beats milk chocolate to me.
But
Reese's Pieces only comes as Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces comes in what? Yellow, orange, and brown.
And brown, correct.
They all come out brown.
I understand that. However, M&M's is just better to me because Reese's Pieces is tied to E.T. and I don't care about E.T.
I watched that movie once. Never wanted to watch it again.
There he goes with his petty reasoning again.
I would rather taste the peanut butter and Reese's peanut butter.
You must have been like the blue M&M controversy either, did you?
No, the blue. I liked all the M&Ms. M&Ms was just good. Period.
Yeah. And the commercials for M&Ms are great.
No, think about this. They took the time to stamp an M on every single one. Reese's Pieces is lazy. It is it's just a blank candy shell and only got 3.
They don't need the letter. They ain't got
no personality. They ain't got no
flavor. They got lots of flavor.
They ain't got no green hottie. They ain't got no like red
arrogant sarcastic one of candy pieces.
But hey, it looks like Tony Young and Bianca is saying M&M's though.
Oh, traitor.
So the chat may have overruled you.
Traitor.
He calling this girl out and say she's a traitor. Hey man, you better watch that mouth, man. Better watch that mouth, brother. Better watch that mouth, brother. She might come in from the other room and
I'm making sure the firstborn loves Reese's.
Thank you, sweets.
Yeah, okay.
Reese's all the way. Reese's.
Reese's got outvoted.
Reese's completely got outvoted. Y'all realize that, right?
Missed that one in the chat.
Wait, which one? How many? Okay, Sarita voted Reese's.
Sarita said Reese's.
That's so, and plus you and Nanette and Fallen Marvel. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Almost everybody else said M&M's.
Kenshiro and I are on the M&M's train.
That's right. That's right.
And that's Bianca and Tony Young.
4.
That's also 4.
So who's gonna be the tiebreaker then?
Tiebreaker.
Emofo
Reese's versus M&M's.
Is Emofo still over there in the chat?
I don't know. Well, how about Hand of Omega?
Hand
of Omega don't seem to be saying. He ain't said much of anything.
Which one?
Wait. He said the green one in the glasses is pretty hot though.
Yeah, but he didn't say which one.
Oh, see that sounds like he's voting for M&M's to me.
That doesn't sound like a vote until you say.
Wait.
We got a Reese's vote.
No. Hold on. John P voted M&M's.
Yeah.
That's rap.
It's tied again though because Williams J just voted Reese's.
There you go. Hand of Omega, Reese's Pieces. There we go.
Why the hell did Justin just have to come in here and just ruin everything? Justin just came in here and just ruined it all. Like superior. No. It's still tied. What the hell is you talking about?
No, it's not tied anymore. The tiebreaker was Hand.
Reese's Pieces. Mark it down.
Oh wait. Hand said
Reese's
Pieces.
Yeah.
God, what?
He became the tie-breaking vote. So M&M Plain loses.
M&M Plain. Take the walk.
The only good Reese's is a Reese's peanut butter cup. Kahuna, where the hell are you? Like Kahuna just abandoned me. like Kahuna just abandoned me, just left. Just
my man. See,
whatever. 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 I mean, I feel completely backstabbed here. This is ridiculous. Come on. This is crazy. All right, so
on to the next one.
All right, so we got the Snickers candy bar versus Ferrero pan candies.
Snickers.
Yeah, Snickers destroys that.
No, you're lame, Justin. You're lame. You're lame. M&Ms are not lame. You're lame. You're lame, my friend. You. Okay. So did I say? Did I hear 3 people vote for Snickers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's make it 4.
One, man.
Let's make it 4. Let's make it 4. All right. So now we've got the Tootsie Roll, the Dookie Roll versus. Oh wait, we forgot one from the previous round. My bad.
You forgot one. You running?
Yeah, I forgot one. Sorry. So first of all, we got to settle between the tiebreaker between Nerds and Spree candies.
Ooh, that's a hard one. I love me some Nerds.
Spree.
I'm gonna have to go with Nerds.
Yep, Nerds. I love me some Nerds. Spree's like
I'm gonna have to go with Spree. I'm gonna have to go with Spree, man. I'm gonna have to go with Spree. So we got a tiebreaker. So
I mean,
Net said Nerds.
Cool. Nerds was cool when they put it in ice cream. Like that was like what it was good for.
Nah, man. I can't even be party to that one. Nerds and ice cream. What? No.
You've never had that.
No. I've tried it.
You've
No,
never had a Nerds
absolutely
Blizzard?
not.
You've never had a Nerds Blizzard.
No. I don't like candy pieces like that in Nerds. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go with sugary candy. Not for me.
It depends on what flavor ice cream.
2 Nerds.
So like everybody's going for Nerds. So let's go ahead. This is over.
Okay.
Everybody's going for Nerds. So
like
let's go Nerds.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Not only that, Nerds did have the advantage of 2 flavors in one box. That was a very smart strategy.
Yeah.
Only problem is the box
and mixing them boys together. Boy.
Yeah, the old school box tops sucked.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
little paper.
The flaps would never stay in.
Nope.
The flaps would never stay in. All right, so we got the Dookie Roll, Tootsie Roll versus Nerds.
Nerds.
Tootsie Roll.
1-1.
Nerds.
2-1.
That was not easy.
And I'll pick Nerds because y'all know I hate Tootsie Rolls. Y'all know I hate Tootsie Rolls. Ain't no damn way I'm gonna vote for a Tootsie Roll.
You hating on the chocolate block?
Right. I ain't party to that. All right, so bet. So here we go, y'all. We know it's been a long show, and we hope we're entertaining you guys. Believe me, it's worth it. It's worth it because we need to find out what's the best candy to get for or to be expecting for tomorrow. And we have reached the Elite 8 in the best Halloween candies ever. So let's roll it back to the top with the absolute juggernaut, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup versus Tootsie Roll Pops.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Tootsie Roll Pops.
Woo! Okay.
Peanut butter
Reese's
cups.
Peanut butter cups. Okay, and I have to go with peanut butter cups. I was not expecting him to abandon that for.
I don't really like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Okay.
Their marketing got good in like the mid 2000s, but realistically, the Tootsie Pop is just better. Long standing. Had the same commercial for 30 years.
Right.
I mean, I can't dispute that at all, but I mean, I'd say I'd have to enjoy the peanut butter cups more.
All right, so we got an interesting matchup here. We got Starburst versus Skittles.
Damn.
Oh boy. Y'all done set this up. Y'all know this, right? This is all y'all's fault.
That is difficult. That one right there is a little difficult.
You know what? And you know what makes it harder is they both pretty much got like the same type of flavor, different like flavor varieties too.
Yeah.
You know how like they have like the tropical and it's like they're literally counterparts of each other.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
I'm probably gonna say Starburst because they're easier to eat.
What kind of reasoning is that? Bite-sized candies are easier to eat than the candies you got to unwrap.
No, because the thing is, Skittles are actually like almost eating pills in comparison.
What?
Like they are.
What is this?
Skittles are like eating pills.
What is this?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
like that's what edges out the Starburst. Is like they're easier to consume.
Okay, so let's see. So you picked Starburst. Dido picked Starburst, right?
No, I haven't picked yet.
You haven't picked yet. GQ, what'd you pick? Starburst? Skittles? Or did he? I think he went upstairs. So we'll have to wait for him. So I'm gonna pick Skittles. I'm gonna pick Skittles. So right now you're outvoted, but we'll have to see what GQ says. A lot of people in the chat are saying Skittles, and they aren't hesitating.
I'm going with Skittles.
They're not hesitating at all. So since GQ stepped away, we're gonna go ahead and just accept, the vote of the people.
Yep.
The vote with the people.
I'm going with Skittles.
All right. So now we've got the other Elite Eight matchups. The other two Elite Eight matchups. We got Kit Kat Bar versus Snickers Bar.
Snickers.
That's a tough one. Not really. Snickers. Not really. Snickers.
I like Kit Kats.
I know you like Kit Kats.
Because I got that damn caramel and that nougat.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather have just straight up chocolate and wafers. Kit Kats.
Okay. All right. So
Snickers,
GQ
man.
stepped away. What do you guys say out there, Junkies? Snickers
versus Kit Kat Bar. What you say?
Snickers versus Kit Kat Bar. What do y'all say? This will be interesting. Bianca says Snickers. Eat My Foe says Snickers. Eat My Foe says Snickers. So we got anybody else saying? Sharita Jackson says Kit Kats. Oh boy, I'll check it down. Here we go. Let's see. Johnny P says Snickers. It's a wrap. Tony Young says Snickers. It's a wrap.
Snickers wins again.
It's a wrap. Okay. And the final Elite Eight matchup we got is them damn Reese's Pieces versus Nerds.
Reese's Pieces.
I guess the Pieces can still take that one.
Reese's Pieces. I've always hated Reese's Pieces.
That's too bad.
Always hated Reese's Pieces. It's not that I don't like peanut butter. I just don't like Reese's Pieces.
Especially little bitty peanut butters.
I just don't like Reese's Pieces, man. I just
peanut butter.
because you know what? If I'm gonna have Reese's, I want a Reese's peanut butter cup. I want no damn pieces. I don't want pieces. I want Reese's peanut butter cups, dude. Like, what is this?
Easy to eat, man. Easy as snack food, G.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Right there.
I don't hear that.
Snack.
Hear that? All right, so here we go. All right, so here we go, everybody. Here we go. So now we up to the we're up to the final four of the best Halloween candy ever. It's gonna be a good one. All we got left is we got Reese's peanut butter cups, we got Skittles, we got Snickers, and we got Reese's Pieces. So we got 2 bite-sized candies, right? 2 bite-sized candies versus 2 full-on 2 bite-sized candies.
There's only one real candy bar in the entire final four.
There's only one real candy bar in the entire thing.
Yeah, the other one is a pretender.
But it's a pretender, but it's actually kind of an overwhelming favorite of almost everybody.
Again, people get caught up in the marketing, and it's the time of year that
is it the marketing or is it the taste, bro? Come on,
it's the marketing because Reese's peanut butter cups don't offer anything all that special.
The blasphemy! Just straight blasphemy.
Underformed cupcakes with milk chocolate and peanut butter.
Underformed cupcakes.
Underformed cupcakes.
Cake? There's no cake in that shit.
It's underformed. It's basically what happens when a home ec class tries to make cake for the first time and they forget.
And they forget the cake.
So you trying to say it's a cupcake that failed?
Exactly. It's a failed cupcake.
I think you eating those marshmallow ones with the marshmallow.
No. I'm talking about the fact that it comes in a cupcake wrapper. So
get out of here.
It's a failed
candy cup
cupcake to me.
wrapper.
Chocolate and
Candy
peanut
cup
butter,
wrapper.
man. You got your peanut butter and my chocolate. You got your chocolate and my peanut butter, man. That shit is good.
Yeah, so that's
Fight.
Hey. We'll talk about that when we get down to the final two.
Right. So
We didn't quite get your input in one of the last matches. We
What's the
had
last
Skittles
one?
and Starbursts. Skittles
Oh, yeah,
and
whatever.
Starbursts.
Neither one. I don't care.
That helps.
I don't. Neither one is like when it comes down to it. Skittles is like fun sometimes. Starburst is fun sometimes. If I had to really pick, I'd probably say Skittles.
Damn. All right.
But I'm just saying,
Because you were the potential tiebreaker.
I had to walk it off. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
Yep.
I mean, man, he just saying the just most blasphemous stuff.
No, because you guys haven't got down to the one it's going up against. So we'll get to that in a second.
All right, so
explain
let's get
to
with
you
the final
why.
four. So the final
All
four. First match, we got Reese's Peanut Butter Cups versus Tootsie Roll Pops. Oh, no, I'm sorry, excuse me. Versus Skittles. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups versus Skittles.
Reese's peanut
This is
butter
easy as
cup.
hell. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. This is easy as
Peanut butter
hell.
cups over Skittles in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Like, without question. It's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Are you kidding
I
me?
couldn't tell you the last time I ate a Reese's peanut butter cup, a Skittle. But I could tell you the last time I ate a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Skittles have flavor variety though. That's
100% true.
I don't care about that. Like, all it is about. I know you do, but I don't care about that.
I'm just saying, this makes it a very difficult choice now, is what I'm saying.
So, Net says Reese's. A frozen Reese's, are you kidding me? A Reese's out of the freezer will
delicious.
always kill Skittles.
That's quite awesome.
Always kill Skittles.
I think I like chocolatey candy more than I like sugary candy. I mean, candy.
And everybody in the chat, I'm talking everybody in the chat is saying Reese's. Everybody in the chat.
Hey,
come
it
on,
is what
man.
it is. I couldn't choose, man. Like if the nation says Reese's, then
They say Reese's, man. So Reese's Peanut Butter Cup takes the top.
Y'all say Reese's.
They say Reese's. So next is Snickers versus Reese's Pieces. Now I'm gonna go Snickers here. I'm going Snickers here because I freaking hate Reese's Pieces. So I love peanut butter cups, but I hate Reese's Pieces. Love peanut butter cups. Hate Reese's Pieces.
Here I'm going to
Snickers
I'm going with
is so
Snickers
much
here.
better.
I'm going with
Okay,
Snickers
so we got 3 for Snickers. Yeah, 3
I'm
for
gonna be
Snickers.
out because I'd rather eat Reese's Pieces over Snickers in a heartbeat. Goddamn caramel, man! Get that caramel out that goddamn candy bar right there,
Hey,
man.
don't be disrespecting caramel.
Don't disrespect the caramel and the
I'm
noodle and
not
the peanut.
disrespecting it. I'm telling it can take a walk. It can kick walks. It can go jump in the lake.
Like everybody in the chat is even like, well, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people in the chat saying Snickers. Like Bianca
Hey,
says
you
Snickers.
can have your Snickers, man. But if I had a choice with a Snickers,
Sharita Jackson, of course, is going to double
Reese's
down
Pieces in
and
there,
say
man.
Reese's Pieces.
I'm gonna eat me some Reese's Pieces, baby.
No. Snickers, bruh. Snickers, bruh.
I'm
So,
not
all
about to
right. Snickers, bruh.
You got peanuts
So-
all in there with some caramels, and then they got
Snickers,
nougat.
bruh. Yeah,
That's
Snickers,
wonderful.
bruh.
That's a
So,
wonderful mix.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is nougat?
so, all right. So here we go.
It's a wonderful mix.
Nobody knows what nougat is.
Nougat is probably what all the aliens that they ground up at aliens.
Alien DNA just improves the power of Snickers.
I know a lot of people love the Snickers, including my
Yeah.
sweets.
Because here's the thing about Snickers, in nougat. Nougat is like creamy and crunchy, and like
Creamy and
gooey all
crunchy.
at the same time. Like nougat has been described as all 3 different consistencies. It's insane. Nougat is the weird mystery ingredient, and that's what makes Snickers more powerful.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
This is a dude. This is a light skinned dude hating on caramel. Are you kidding me?
I'm not hating on it. Caramel ain't nothing like burnt sugar.
This dude has the same complexion as the candy he's hating on.
Burnt
Like
sugar.
this is some colorism. It's like what is this?
Colorism, my
This is some
ass.
colorism stuff. What is this?
I'm going about Reese's peanut butter. Look at that. Brown on the outside, brown on the inside, just 2 color browns. That's all.
I think you're red on the inside, but that's
Well,
just
we
me.
are.
Anyway, So we're down to the final
Burnt
two
sugar.
candies. Yeah, we're down to the
grand
final
championship.
we're down to the grand championship, and
Mm-hmm.
two of the ones that I kind of expected to be here are here. And that is the Snickers candy bar versus the Reese's peanut butter cup. And Justin's asking, did we miss Butterfinger? Yes, Butterfinger surprisingly fell early, thanks to these clowns on this. Thanks to these clowns on this panel.
Now that Sharita clarified that it's toffee, Butterfinger is out of there.
Oh, come on. Butterfinger is a superior candy bar.
No, like Dido said, Butterfinger is toffee dandruff candy.
Thank you.
Toffee dandruff candy, man. Come on.
Just bite into it, it just disintegrates.
Just no, like seriously, no. Butterfingers is a great candy bar. A great candy bar. But we're down. We're down to Snickers and the
Snickers
Reese's
and Reese's peanut butter cups.
Colin Anderson is saying, "What's up, D?"
Hey, Colin. What's
Colin? What's up, big Colin?
What's up, Colin?
Hope you're
How you
feeling
doing?
fine, buddy.
Right. So,
All right.
I'm not even gonna bother showing. I'm not even gonna bother showing the bracket. There's no sense in showing the bracket. We're only down to the last two. So we got a Snickers bar versus Reese's peanut butter cup. So Tony Young, you trash, not Butterfingers. You are trash, not Man of Steel, not Butterfinger. You trash. You're trash.
Nah, Butterfinger and Man of Steel sitting in the same pile right now.
No, bro. Watch your mouth. Just watch your mouth. No.
They sitting over there collecting all sorts of dust.
Just watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Nah,
No.
Matter of fact,
Watch
Henry Cavill's mustache turned into a Butterfinger.
I was
Watch
be
your
nice
mouth,
to say
man.
it was hanging out
Watch
with
your mouth.
Baby Ruth right now, but
Right, exactly.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
just give
All
a
right,
little bit of a leg.
so
up.
everybody in chat.
Baby Ruth and Butterfinger over there trying to figure out which one to go after, Almond Joy or the Mounds.
See, I could never put Almond Joy in this, like even in the conversation.
Almond Joy
Both
and
of those
Mounds
could just die.
Yeah, I could never.
Almond Joy and Mounds. Remember that gender bender commercial they had?
No.
It was like,
no.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't. No.
Here's the thing. You can, matter of fact, it's probably on YouTube. I'll probably find it, throw it in the chat for the end of the show. But there was a commercial where they literally had a lady dressed up as a lady on one half and a man on the other half, basically slicked her hair back, half a suit on her.
What?
And they literally had her like doing the tango with herself. And the whole idea was, it was like they literally were teaching you about sex education through this commercial. Because Almond Joy has nuts and Mounds don't.
Oh.
Wow! Wow!
Because she was carrying a Mound. She was carrying a candy bar that was half Mound, half Mounds, half Almond Joy. As far as the wrappers, and the man side was carrying Almond Joy, and the Mound side was carrying the woman was carrying the Mound side. I'll look it up.
No. You need to find that right now and put it in the chat. You need to find that right now. Like, what is that?
How do y'all not?
I do not remember this.
He has nuts.
I do not remember this at all. Like, Sharita Jackson says she remembers that. I do not remember this at all. Like, what is?
Oh my god!
Because even the original, where sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what the hell are they trying to say? And then they finally came out with this weird gender bender commercial, and it was like, they just gonna put it out there like that.
What is that?
And the thing is, here's the thing: I guarantee, if I can't find it on YouTube, I guarantee in one of my old videotapes of like recording like Bugs Bunny Roadrunner the show and all that, I guarantee that commercial's on there. So I will, if I can't find it in YouTube, I will make sure to get it and put it somewhere in the Coach's Junkies
please do.
area.
Please do.
Wow,
I got to see this. Just I really have to witness this. All right, y'all. So I've seen a few of you out there making your votes for the best Halloween candy ever. If you're just joining us late, like Colin Anderson did, just join us late. Christina Joy Ellerby is just joined us late. Top fan, Christina Joy Ellerby. We're down to Snickers versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So how does the panel vote? I vote Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups for me.
That's 2 for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh well,
Snickers.
I'm sorry. They reversed it.
I gotta go with Snickers for this one.
We got one for Snickers.
That was too difficult. Gotta go with Snickers.
We knew Sarita Jackson was gonna go for Reese's. Man. That has no surprise. So Christina Joy Ellie says Reese's. Nanette says Reese's peanut butter cups. Justin says Reese's peanut butter cups. Almost everybody's saying Reese's peanut butter cups, and absolutely to the surprise of no one.
Wow.
Reese's peanut butter cups is now cemented as the best Halloween candy ever.
Wow.
It's the best Halloween candy ever.
That's because y'all are weird.
We're not weird. We know we have good taste. It's not weird.
Whenever I got it at Halloween, you just got the one little square, pop it in your mouth, man. It's so good.
Look, at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with either one of them. Goddamn it.
100% true.
You can't go wrong with either a Reese's or a Snickers, but I would have preferred a Snickers, but that's just me.
Snickers is a
So
lot more
so
filling.
you swear this is the commercial, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, they gender bended it. It was the opposite way. It was like they did the Almond Joy's got nuts, which is which one had nuts? Mounds?
Mounds had nuts. No, Almond Joy it is. Almond Joy had nuts.
Mounds don't.
Which is weird though, because you look at the candy, but then again, I guess
you were thinking about it logically.
yeah. Hold on.
Just
Let me
no.
see. Where's the?
I vaguely remember this now, looking at it.
All right, there's the chocolate. Oh, Almond Joy had a nut on top of it. Okay. Wait, Almond Joy has a nut on top of it?
Yeah. I just like the dark chocolate and the coconut. And when I was a kid, I hated chocolate. But then again, my taste buds matured again. And then I was like, man, these things are good.
But wait a minute. But Mounds. Okay, Almond Joy.
All right, so I'm gonna play it.
Don't.
I'm gonna play
That's
it.
so weird though.
Yeah, Almond Joy has nuts, Mounds don't. I would always remember that from the commercials. Because sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes
I get it, but why? Well, I guess Mounds does have the nuts to make. But see, Mounds has a peanut on it though.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for everybody so they can see it. So I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit.
Yeah, I guess because I wasn't listening to the sound, so there's the problem.
Like, I vaguely remember that commercial.
Like the dude has no nuts. That sucks for him, man.
Are you just guessing at that? Because how do we know?
I guess we were just thinking about it logically.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Oh, bro, I forgot all about that. I see what you mean now. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. So
yeah.
I'm just saying, and again, these are the things that stick in your mind as a young child watching Transformers in the afternoon after school.
So
this is how baby boomers roll, huh? So they always stick in sexual innuendos like in the background of stuff, right? Because they used to do it in our cartoons all the time and in Looney Tunes. Some of the cartoons that we grew up with.
There's a very strong reason why Jessica Rabbit and Cheetara rank high among crushes for young boys.
Oh sure, sure.
Cheetara was running around naked for the pilot episode, and
yeah, she sure was. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and Jessica Rabbit was gravity defying. So I'm just saying,
you ain't never lied, gravity defying. Man.
Well, they animated her cleavage upwards instead of downwards.
Yep.
On purpose.
So Pop Rocks I actually considered for like half a second to be put on this list, but then I was they were so I couldn't do it.
No, man, Pop Rocks
wasn't like that. It's like
Pop Rocks and Coke
were cool. Pop Rocks is cool, but it wasn't like that high tier of a candy though. At least not to me.
Pop Rocks just had the whole urban legend of the exploding head thing. Pop Rocks.
See, I was beyond that whole thing, so like I used
to do Pop Rocks. I used to do Pop Rocks and drink Coke or Sprite or actually Pop Rocks and Vernors was a very very lethal combination.
Oh, I bet, especially back then. I'm sure
Vernors so powerful.
It is in some ways, still is not as much as it used to be, but it's still up there.
Yeah, Vernors is still gangry.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's the show. We hope you all enjoyed. You all enjoyed the show. We had a great time entertaining you for the last couple of hours debating what was the best Halloween candy of all time. Reese's Pieces did come out on, not Reese's Pieces. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups came out on top. Although, I mean, you have your favorites out there. Obviously, I'm more of a hard candy gummy type of guy, but I cannot resist the allure of a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
I mean, you know, if this was electoral college, I mean, technically, yeah.
Oh gosh,
Snickers actually won the electoral vote. I mean,
is that right? Is that right?
Y'all with your popular vote and whatnot. So I'm sorry, I'm Dominican. I think
is that
Snickers
right?
actually really won. So y'all just, you know,
oh, okay.
I don't care about the popular vote. I'm looking for them electoral votes to get counted.
so pulling tricks out of the old Republican handbook, huh? Okay,
well, there you go.
Okay, I got you. Anyway, y'all, we hope you had a great time with us this week. We want to thank everybody for joining us. So next week is a special week for all of us here at Culture Junkies. Next week we plan on moving the live show to our brand new studio, which we still haven't given a really good name to. It's pretty much almost all set up. We haven't really taken pictures of it yet, but we're ready to rock and roll, and we're going to be all in the same room. We're going to be having a lot of energy, riffing about stuff like we always do. Megashawn said he's going to be back, so he might be on the show. Big Kahuna might drop by and be in the building with us, but we're starting to line up some special guests that are going to start joining us on the show on a routine basis, hopefully, so we can kind of shoot the breeze with a lot of them on stuff that we kind of care about. One of them, we got a prominent local, well, I wouldn't say prominent, but a favorite local film critic of ours that's already committed to being on the show. We just got to get her scheduled, but we're very much looking forward to it. We're working a few other angles to get a few other special guests to be on the show with us. We're reaching out to some comic book shop owners to bring them in to talk comic shop news and some other really good stuff, and other special guests. So, we want to thank you for hanging with the Culture Junkies so far, and keep hanging with us because we're only going to grow and get better from here. But make sure you come and check us out next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, for a almost brand relaunching of Culture Junkies Live. No, we're gonna keep the numbering going. We're not gonna do like DC and Marvel and roll the clock back and put out a brand new issue number 1. We're gonna keep it going with 187, which is a special number. The episode 187. We're gonna be murdering people out here. Not really. I was just saying that just to say it. That we're not really gonna murder people.
Speak for yourself, there, buddy.
Okay. All right. Well, this guy obviously he has plans of his own, so I can't be party to. I will not be held responsible for what my friend does over there to the masses of people out there that he finds are very disposable. But anyway,
we are not going to call it the Great Mound, Tony.
The Great Mound.
Hey, the Great
Mound.
But I mean, if y'all want to go to Culture Junkies Nation in the Facebook group and send your suggestions in. We can do that. That's take them under consideration.
Man, Sharita Jackson is asking us, are we coming to Youmacon? We came last year, but this year we do not have any plans to come to Youmacon this year. But with the launching of the podcast in the studio, we are going to be making great strides to possibly be having a presence at Youmacon maybe years coming up. We'll see. We shall see. Christina Jo Ellery says, well, call me Nezuko, just carry me over to the new studio. That's a nice rhyme. I like that. That was cute. That was cute. But anyway, y'all, if you haven't joined the Culture Junkie Nation yet, click the tab over on the right side of the Culture Junkies Facebook page, and hit the join button. We'd love to see you all in there, so you can kind of give the name and we can christen the studio next week. I don't know. We'll have to commemorate it specially somehow. I don't know if we're going to have like pizza or drinks or something like that. I don't know. We'll
don't eat in the studio. That's disgusting.
We don't eat in the studio. We don't drink in the studio either. Is that what you're trying to say? We don't
drink in the studio. You can drink bottled water.
You drink bottled water. You can't.
Some of y'all got messy talkie hands.
Okay. Hand of Omega says the hive of scum and villainy. I don't think we want to be called that, man.
Kevin Smith already has that one.
Yeah.
That's on his. I think that's what he calls. I think that's what he calls his podcast area.
Yeah.
Or,
so
I think it's actually
Tony
the bar
Young
that he
says
does his podcast from.
Yeah. Tony Young says Culture HQ. That seems too generic. We need something more dynamic. Well, anyway, so hit us up in our Facebook group and let us know what you think of a few names that we can call the new podcast studio when we hit there next week. So for all of my friends, for GQ, for Great Dadakuji, for Fallen Marvel, I'm Kishiro. We'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great week.
Good night, everybody.
And enjoy your Halloween. Enjoy your Halloween tomorrow. Be safe. If you have children out there, make sure you thoroughly inspect their candy. Don't let them eat too much.
Gordon, because the scare this year is that people are going to be giving them edible.
Hey, you know what?
Candy.
How many people are going to pull that prank on their kids this year? With hey, your Halloween candy is all gone, and then like tell them and say I ate it all, and watch their reactions. That's cruel, but at the same time, I find it sadistically funny. I really do.
That's terrible.
I do. No, I find that stuff hilarious. I really do. I don't know why. I just do.
This is you right now. That's you right now.
Oh, you mofo says call it the Culture Junkyard. That's not bad. That's not bad. I kind of like that. That's kind of catchy. I like that. Culture Junkyard. That's not bad. I kind of like that. Anyway, guys, have a great week. See ya.